Hey Google, turn the volume to 4. Sensational. What can I do for you? I don't know what I do for you. All right, collective. Let's see who come in before I get to start. Before I get to start running my mouth. What can I do for you? Okay. Come on, collective. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. See who check in. All right, y'all. Let's see. I'm still using my same letters. Okay, collective. If this your first time visiting my channel, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. If you're a return visitor, thank you for returning. If you're in the closet scared to come down, come on down. I'm not going to bite you. All right. I lock the doors to any spell work, any death spells, beauty spells, financial spells, fertility spells. I unlock the doors to positivity, prosperity, abundance, goodwill, good health, good wealth, good service. Okay. We don't need no destiny swapping, no identity theft spiritually or physically. All right. What can I do for you, God? Collective. What I'm getting is somebody want to ask you a question, but I'm picking up like they don't know how to. Yeah, we got this Q&A. So a name can start with a Q or A. We got this Q&A energy. Somebody, hey, like somebody want to ask you something. Yeah, hey, that somebody want to ask you how to do something. Somebody want to ask you something. Hey, collective. Hey, welcome, 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 welcome. Hi. Yeah, someone want to ask you something, how to do something, or like to collaborate or something, but they want to make sure like you 10 toes with it because in the past I'm picking up somebody got people was used to taking advantage of this person. It's like somebody, hey, collective, in the past, somebody like used to take advantage of this person. So they had to go through their awakening differently, like going through like friendships, partnerships, or whatever this is. But it's like somebody want to work something out with you, but they don't know how to, address you or whatever this is. But they want to ask you a certain question. But in the past, yeah, this person invested in the wrong people. So one name could start with a H, a E, a Y, a T, a O, Q, A, Z, A, O, E. Collective, somebody could be like Haitian. You or somebody could be, because we got Zoe. Someone name could be Zoe. Somebody can have, like, live a little different. Someone could be a Haitian. You got Zoe energy out here. He said, yeah, it says, hey to Zoe. It says, hey to Zoe. So somebody could be of Haitian background. So we got Zoe's energy out here. Yeah, it says, hey, so something very significant is somebody of Haitian descent that's in your energy. Because it says, hey to the Zoe. So, hey to the Zoes. Okay, all on the upright. Okay. So, yeah, collective, this can be like you and somebody can have like two different backgrounds or something. Uh, belief, different beliefs, different disciplines or something. Take what resonate, leave what don't. Collective. Someone name could be Zoe. Yeah, hey to Zoe. Hey to Zoe. Someone name could be Zoe, or somebody can just be from a different. Somebody could be Haitian. That's what I'm picking up. So take what resonate, leave what don't. Okay, collective. Remember, you limited on fucks. Choose them wisely. Spend them wisely. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on. It's like I don't know if you intimidate somebody. You something around like and then the spiritual stuff. People be thinking you just because you spiritual, you about to go do put a roots on people, and I mean it's not all. It's so much more to it. Okay, collective. I feel like diversity in this will be the key. Like diverse, like you know, different upbringings. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, somebody elders is somebody big on their elders. If the let's see, hey collective, y'all look, y'all bet y'all energy is. They came out who look, look y'all. I ain't got no problems with nobody. I love everybody that loves me, but I don't play with nobody on no bull crap because I protect myself. Okay, my bloodline is one of those too. So yeah, it says you a leader, never a follower. You a leader, never a follower. Collective. That could be a reason why this person likes you because you a leader. Like you don't follow the normal. Like you don't follow people. It says plenty, more than the amount. So plenty. Collective. This and this. When I was making this card, somebody could have spent some time in prison, or somebody could have went to prison. Some because it says NOI ex-con jailhouse rules. So somebody could be a Muslim, but well, I don't know if there's a difference, you guys, because I don't question people's when it comes to their religion and certain things. Whatever way you get to the Most High, you get to the Most High. But I feel like this person, somebody got initiated into Islam when they were in jail. Someone, let's get more into it. It says float, moving on. It says hire someone to hex you. Collective. This is what I'm saying. I don't know if I don't know. Y'all would be surprised how far y'all name reach. I don't know if this is some jailhouse spell work. Okay, let's get more into it. I don't know. Somebody don't know. Somebody could come from that way. You get what I'm saying? Like or family or something. But someone energy is real potent in here. Let's keep going. Yeah, it says Hex. I see you. Don't say nobody hire some type of jailhouse practitioners to do something collective. Tennessee can be significant. Like somebody didn't believe in certain stuff. I feel like you're making them see something different. It says inhumane, having or showing a lack of sympathy or feelings. So somebody could be in jail collective that needs your help. Like if you do certain things, it's like you would be surprised who know you or certain somebody could be coming out of jail at X time. I don't. Whatever way you found the Most High, you found the Most High. Like I don't know if it's a different initiation from from jailhouse Muslim and a Muslim from around the way. I don't disrespect people. Assalamu alaikum to you both. Okay. I don't know exactly what is what, but it's like somebody needs your advice on something. Yeah, it could be something that happened to them when they was in jail. It says inhumane, having or showing a lack of sympathy or feelings. So this is like somebody could have been in jail or something. Because when I get inhumane, it feel like they were in a situation like a jail situation that didn't, value something collective. Yeah, Cartier. Look, y'all need look Cartier shades. I done seen this card that came out so many times. It's like somebody like the way you see things collective. Somebody's oh, okay. Somebody know that somebody used to work in root work collective. This is someone feel as though that's how they end up in jail because somebody could have did something, put something on them, and it's like somebody like could have changed their life around or something. Yeah, dialogue, a conversation between two or more. Yes. Then I say somebody want to ask you something. Collective. Somebody can feel as though now that they done did time or something. It's like they can feel as though like it's a conversation that need to be had because somebody is remembering something. They're remembering something. It says love to see you hurt. It makes them happy. It says murder, to put to death deliberately. Yeah, this is somebody could be in jail or somebody went to jail for somebody could be in jail for murder that no spell work. Yeah, collective. Inhumane. Yeah, because somebody is like in an inhumane situation. It says inhumane, having or showing a lack of sympathy or feelings. Murder, to put to death deliberately. NOI, ex-con, jailhouse rules, hired someone to hex you. You're a leader, not a follower. Hex, I see you. Plenty, more than enough. Tennessee, floating, moving on. Cartier, it says love to see you hurt. It makes them happy. Dialogue, a conversation between two or more people. So somebody could have spoke, somebody knows something, or I feel as though this is like a spiritual something too collective because it's somebody ranking. This is what I'm getting too collective. You ever heard they can lock my body, but they can't lock my mind, or whatever what this is. Somebody is very strong minded, ex-con, hitman. So this could be somebody that want to speak about something that's doing some time when it has something to do with you. Somebody could want to tell you just how far people, places, or things went to take from you because it's plenty. It's like somebody want to tell their story. Somebody could feel like, oh, okay, they went to jail, probably murder sentence. They done found God. They done found the Most High. They done found Allah. Okay, and it's something that could be on this person conscious when it comes to you, and they want to talk to you, but they don't know how. Yeah, this ex-con, this hitman. This could have been somebody that posted took you out, babe. And this person had a change of life. Yeah, they see you a leader. It's like nonsense. This person, hey, they needed disciplined in a different way. But they see you a leader, right? Because this person, yeah, they they Muslim, but they done found this person joined the nation in jail. So something could be like triggering somebody to speak, or they feel like they need forgiveness and it's something towards you, but they don't know how you going to accept this situation because they know that they help these destiny swipers that's gone crazy. They know more about whoever stole from you, who tried to swipe your destiny. Somebody could be a swiper. Okay. Swiper, no swiping. Okay. Karmic swiping, no swiping. If you don't be nothing in this world, be yourself. Okay. So yeah, this person could be doing time. They feel like I'm here. Why not pull the, why not tell on the whole coven? Because this is what they feel as though, because certain people can still be on the same time collective. And it's somebody who connect got that, in jail. And they probably feel as though that's they road to redemption. Is to tell you the truth of who was all involved. We're trying to destiny swipe, steal your money. They see as though that you're a leader. They see that these people is something totally different. And what do they say? People end up doing stuff and ain't even think about it. You get what I'm saying? And end up in certain situations. And I feel like this is this person. And somebody could be a Haitian. You or somebody could be Haitian. Yeah, remove sex organs, neutered. So somebody could have did something to somebody pet. Because we got the humane society. Somebody could work for the humane society, or somebody like dogs or pets. Because it says humane, neuter, to remove sex organs. So somebody could, it's something about a dog, or somebody could have worked. Y'all remember that one TV show, and it used to be like they used to get out of jail and they used to go and work for the Dogs Humane Society or something. What was it? Something beyond lockup, but they used to work with dogs, like kennels and stuff like that. They used to work with pets, and they used to go bring them out of jail, and they used to go and help bring they used to help bring the dogs. They used to work something with like a humane society or something that could be significant. But it was something that somebody done that was this person. It could have been this person murdered somebody, and they feel like they lack sympathy. Now they done found themselves in a certain way. They could want to speak to you. Let's keep going. Yeah, throne. It says throne, the chair or seat occupied by sovereign bishop or exalted person. So this is what I'm saying. Like somebody could have went to jail. This person is an ex-con, an ex-hitman. They done got some bodies, not that body in the body that I be talking about. I be like, bodies, like don't put no bodies on me. Certain people, they say how many bodies. Some people know that means sexually, and some, but in this state of mind, in this energy, this somebody who be out there. They got bodies. They that type of body. Yeah, that type of body. But yeah, this person could want to speak to you, collective, because they could have hired this person to like put a hit out on you. Or this could be like a spiritual hitman that like this, but this like some physical something that somebody could have got caught in jail. I mean, somebody is in jail that used to do some type of work on you. Look, again, look, this Zoe energy. Someone could be Haitian, or someone name could be Zoe, Chloe. Somebody could be a Zoe, because it says zones. Like it says, hey to Zoe. So hey to Zoe. Somebody ancestors was Haitian for sure. So because when I go into tune, somebody ancestors was Haitian. I feel this energy like somebody, yeah. It says hey to Zoe. You know how people go to John, they're like, tell such and such hi, tell such and such hi. So this could be like certain people passed on that want redemption, that see life in a different way, collective. Yeah, but somebody was paid to hex you for so hired to hex you. Somebody did a death spell on you for destiny swap for some type of money. They even went to the point to steal your dog. Your dog, but I feel as though somebody stole the dog, but the dog ended up at a humane society. So they could have got neutered. So if you had like a boy dog, girl dog, this dog got neutered. And that was something, they used that dog for a ritual towards you, to do something to you sexually. Like, so you wouldn't, something with your whatever this person did, whatever that they were doing, they was working on your solar plexus. They were did like working on your soul. Yellow. And if you ever notice when people go to jail, what color is their jumpsuits? Orange. That's the sacral chakra. But whatever this person did to you, it was as having or showing a lack of sympathy or feelings. They didn't. They play with your solar plexus. They like your solar plexus energy. Somebody could have did something so like you wouldn't create children or have children. Like this person did some cruel shit and it's eating them up. So her name could be Trey, Rex, Cox. It could be a justice system can be involved in something. Let's keep going. Remember, take what resonate, leave what don't. Collective. Don't try to make nothing fit into your space that don't. Okay, all right. Tennessee can be significant. See, somebody loved the flashy things, material things, and now somebody is present, and they starting to see life was priceless. Like nothing is taking somebody's life for a pair of glasses, taking somebody's life for a couple dollars. Somebody is starting to wake up and see what life truly is, and maybe it was a little too late. They got a life sentence, but I feel as though they want to, take some stress from you. Yeah, over talking. Somebody could have said something to somebody about something in a situation, and they just like, I might as well, you know, talk to this person. Walking the podcast. It says there was a note left to her. So it could have been somebody could have took somebody's father out or something, or mother. It could have been something that was supposed to given to you as a feminine or masculine energy collective. Somebody could have took somebody loved one out. It's never the right time to say goodbye. Someone that could be Trina. Everybody else felt about you. This could have been someone somebody used to date. Says never a right time to say goodbye. It says special forces. Somebody could be, yeah, collective. I'm telling you, you had some people in your, to, you had some people, like you had some, whoever was trying to come for you, they had some dollars. And they had certain connections. Yep, it says check your Leo placements. It says flourish, to grow, see, thrive, to reach a desired level of accomplishment. Collective, you could have like somebody that's in like special armed forces, special forces that look over you. Because when you see this case, baby, you gonna be like, well, dang, little old me. It took all these people to come for little old me, wanting to take a life. Little old me, huh? Yeah, little old you. You'll be surprised. Yeah, to the point it ran galar to the big boys. Whatever this destiny swap was. Whatever this like, because you're destined to be great. And whoever this Looney Tune Cooter Bird is, they wanted your essence. They wanted destiny swap, and they was gonna pay a hitman to take you out so they can walk in your energy. Y'all be hearing people talk about this shit, but yeah, welcome to the mind of a maniac. I ain't got no mind. Like this person like get a boost off of like making you hurt. Because it says love to see you hurt makes them happy. This is literally a psychopath. Some of y'all came across psychopaths on your journey. You done came across a lot of psychopaths across your cycle, across your path, and you had to complete some of these cycles. But something is eating somebody up. They want to tell the truth because this destiny swap thing went a little too far. Handicap, physical or mental disability. Yeah, because this the order they put in on you. death or to have you handicapped. Yeah, because you original, something from which a copy is made. Yeah, this could be your copycat. What they say, copycat, doppelganger. They want to walk like you, talk like you. Now they got some hot shit on their ass. They don't know what to do. But I feel as though this person is still, it's somebody with this energy who is paying this person. I'm picking up whoever this person is could have went to jail on something totally different, right? But you was on their list too, from this psychopath who been paying them. And somebody feel like, oh, I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? I might as well go and tell such and such, yeah, they was on my list to take out too. Because whoever this person is, they work for whoever this person is, the destiny swap. This somebody literally is crazy with money. The crazies. It says made fake pages to spy on you. You probably had somebody from special forces to come and speak to you. Because this is a looney tune. This is a loony bird. Like loony. Like I kick it with my birds. But this one, this is little can't get right. And it's like somebody got some type of connections to the jailhouse. So this person felt powerful too, because they like, oh, I got connections on the outside and the inside. But they heavy hitters falling. Yep, it says Amir. Somebody can like Amir. Someone name could be Amir, Amari, Amir. Look, America's most insecure. I'm telling you, this person, I don't want nobody to love or to be that crazy over nothing. Cause it starts the show. This America Most Wanted, America's most insecure. Once you see, yeah, a whole toxic network was behind this destiny swapping energy. And they was gonna get you out of here. That's crazy. It says he is Zoe. It says he is Zoe. Have a problem with Haitians. What y'all got going on? What's up? What's going on out here? That's crazy. It says in inheritable. It says I wrote this, y'all. My own handwriting. Being passed down to, so it's something significant about an inheritance being passed down to parent to an offspring. It says no go, low down. So somebody did something low down. This whole little plot was low down, collective. And somebody know more information. It says hating on their own lover, collective. Didn't I tell you, like, it ain't no loyalty amongst thieves. Like somebody lovers, like whoever. I don't know why I'm getting queen pin, king pin type energy, cartel type energy. Like it's like somebody want to sell their own ass, so they don't care about throwing lovers, ex situationships. They don't care. Yeah, and this person play somebody. Didn't I say that in the beginning? I gotta remember the beginning of the message. If y'all go back, but it says play on their flaws. Somebody play on somebody's flaws, collective. And I feel that somebody is in jail, right? And it's still this toxic network that they was networking with to scam you from whatever this is. These people still out here networking, but it's somebody that's in jail that done got a murder sentence or something that used to work with this group. It says deep rooted, deep implanted. Yeah, so like somebody had like deep rooted hate for you, collective, that paid this person to be to put a spiritual hit or a physical hit out on you. It says Huron, Port Huron could be significant. Huron tribe involvement in the fur trade. So yeah, this could be a whole group of people who they live to a certain code. Scam is life. Lexator, Las Vegas. Somebody feel like you deserve um peace, and they feel as though that they will, they know that they doing time. Somebody want to talk to you, collective. They know that their life is pretty much done, but they feel as though you deserve to live a certain life because you never been a follower. This person looks at you like, oh my God, I wish I would have, took some advice, because this situation got them in a life sentence from being a follower. Now they don't have a choice but to follow Allah, God. They trying to find and make right, and they feel as though you a piece, saving you, giving you certain information is bringing some type of peace within. It says life in the uproar. Yeah, high sex drive. Yeah, this person was into some. This was like a mob boss, or somebody was into something, sex trafficking, uh, drug trafficking, all types of stuff. Murder was the sentence. What is it? Murder was the name that they gave me. Or something. Yeah, but this person found the light in jail. Yeah, collective. And this person want to talk to you. Yeah, look, collect. Who people is this? Who people you gonna see? It's gonna be a list, and your ass was on it. It says real bodies, 500 plus. Somebody hitman is bringing down a whole coven. Dang, collective, what we just tap into? Because this person, see, like whoever this person was, they did a lot of things out of envious and jealousy of you. Some of y'all life supposed to be, you supposed to be in a whole different, you supposed to be in a whole different tax bracket, you supposed to be in a whole different state of mind, mentally, physically. Somebody did this because they love to see you hurt. This was like some revenge shit. And this hitman bringing down the whole coven. Mm, that's crazy. See, something was left to you. That's crazy. Something left to you, and people pay pay a damn hitman with what was left to you to take you out. If that ain't scamming 101, let me pull one my journal collective. I feel as though somebody got a whole damn journal of everybody who they post the destiny swap. See, they take your divine energy, your certain energy, and then they throw you away. And that was the plan for you. Somebody could have found the journal with all this, somebody watching you, all types of stuff. It says no fucks to give. Look, I don't think you give a fuck. You're like, what? Yeah, I listen. Yeah, I listen. I'll be quiet. Yeah, I listen. Because you have no fucks to give for this situation, but it can ease your heart, give you some type of peace. But this whole network going down. Whole network going down. Yeah, because puppet. It says one that can be used to further a purpose of another. So somebody used this hitman and used this hitman as they puppet for their own agenda. So now since this hitman like shit, I'm in here with a whole life sentence. I might I got a little good in me. Probably done met a certain inmate or something in there, and one of the brothers can probably talk to him. They like, you in here for life, you might as well go save some. And somebody gave their whole journal to the feds. Because all of this whole mission, they started to look back and think about it like, dang, that's what jealousy do. One person that's jealous of this person that got my life thrown away and other people's. That's crazy. Who messages this? Yeah, collective. Somebody could have been on heroin, but it's the Hirano bear. Y'all know this little bear. I don't know. This came up in my pool a couple readings ago. I'm like, where does bear come from? Like I'm like Hirano. So I googled it. It led me back to a bear company. So that could be significant. Go y'all who like little collectors, little stuff. I know certain people like to collect little keychains and little stuff like that. So that could be significant. Hirano Bear Company. Okay, but let's keep going, collective. But check your Leo placements. This was a lot, y'all. This was a lot. Y'all see how I just flowed out? Yeah. But somebody wants to turn over like a new leaf because you was on their hit list, collective. Yeah, they hired this person to hex you. This person who loved to see you hurt. Is if somebody who loved to see you hurt hired this person. Yeah, to hire someone to hex you, and the person that they hiring is spiritual hitman or whoever it is. They looking at life different. Yeah, they looking at like they were a puppet, because it says puppet. They starting to see that they were a puppet, and you never been a follower. The more these people sent towards you, they seen that you was never a follower. You do things by your own pace. Puppet, one that can be used to further the purpose of another. And I feel like this person feel that type of way. Like these people just used me, for their own selfish gain. And I'm in here, with life sentence. But this person know that they deserve that because they done killed a lot of folks. Real bodies, 500 plus. So whoever that this coven was using for a long time, yeah, they bringing this whole coven, bringing this one hit man, bringing a whole fucking coven down. Yeah, ain't no more furs and trading for furs and all that shit no more. Ain't no more Frank Lucas. Ain't no more none of that. I'm telling you, this person body journal probably has some of y'all daddies and shit on it. Whatever they journal is, the journal is hitman journal. Because this person is a psycho in his mind. Keep in mind, some of them like how certain people get infatuated with certain shit that they do. This is the type. This the type of person that kept every name, every family. Yeah, high sex drive. So somebody was into prostitution, sex trafficking. Oh, this one person is bringing down it say take it to the house. Like this one person is literally bringing down the house. And it ain't shit that they can do about it. Everything what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. Vegas Lux tour. Yeah, high sex drive. They bringing down the main person that was a part of the sex cult. This person don't care. He like, I'm in here for life. I know I done killed. If I beat this one case, the conscience of all them 500 people on his head. This man don't care. It's something about you that changed this person's mind or who they talk to. Okay, it says Luxator, Las Vegas Strip. Las Vegas high sex drive. So yeah, so somebody could have had prostitution. Prostitutes could have been involved in this. Because keep in mind, collective, it was all about this destiny swap, and they asked and went crazy. It was all about stealing something from you. It was all about this destiny swap, right? So look, yeah. So what goes on Sin City, whatever sins this man wants to turn over a leaf and tell every damn body. He feel like that's gonna bring him some type of peace. Somebody high sex drive. It says play on their flaws. So this person, when they could have did something like to lower your self-esteem, like to study you and to learn your flaws, because that's a way of spiritual warfare. Like these people somebody could have just came and just did whatever they wanted to do to you, but this evil person that love to see you hurt, they wanted to get off on your pain. This psychopath ass network. Okay, it says play on your flaws. So this person was hired to play on your flaws, like to get you prepared. Like if you didn't do it yourself, like they was gonna get you to a certain low level, and then it's gonna come and finish it. Yeah, deep rooted, deep rooted, deep rooted. Like whoever these people, they like had a deep rooted hatred for you. Because you got to, for you to go this far, you got to be like a real low vibration person. And they could, a toxic network. Somebody could have been doing certain things on Black Web, the whole toxic network. I'm telling you, this man is spilling all the tea, the coffee, the ice water, all of it. He is spilling it all. And you're going to be like, me? I was on that list. Yeah, yeah. Then they know who certain people is. And people would do anything. You know, you ain't thought this is new. This is nothing new. This destiny swapping and identity swapping ain't nothing new. It's like organ harvesting. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody can harvest off of your energy. Somebody could have wanted to harvest off your all organs. Y'all be having psychopaths that that's like book smart, mix something trigger crazy. It says hating on their own lover. So this is a toxic lover that's a part of this group, right? That ain't like they've been in whatever, they took a pledge to each other or whatever, right? That shit all falling down. This person went and got whole new alliances to be a part of this toxic network. They done switched the whole team up. Toxic network, hating on their lover. So say for instance it was a masculine and a feminine. They start hating on each other. Now they going against each other. It's a whole lot of messy. They don't trust each other. But this main person is this hitman. Yeah, no go, low down. Yeah, something that they was doing was a no go. It was low down, collective. Yeah, it was low down, and this person was sent in to like you to get you handicapped, to have mental breakdown, whatever way to bring strife in your life, because you the original person, that you this original person who damn destiny that all these people been living. Somebody name could be destiny. It's your destiny that these people been living. Somebody could have literally left you the inheritance, spiritually or physically. These people play. I'm telling you, they did too much. They did too much in the dark. Could have worked in some dark, heavy shit, doing spell work and stuff on you. It says original, someone from which a copy is made. Destiny swipers gone crazy. So it say, will the real collective please stand up? It's too many copycats around here in your energy. Cause some of them was getting paid by this person that's crazy, a crazy couple that's turning on each other. Cause the shit getting hot for them. Yeah, it says they life in the upward. This couple that's trading on each other, they life in the upward. This hitman was a big piece to their shenanigans, to their crazy shit over the years. And somebody want to talk to you, collective, because they starting to see, oh, this was collective life. This who this person was trying to be. This where they got their inspiration from. Over talking. See, as a I feel it's one of the couples. They over talk each other. They talk too much. Cause one something brought down this whole empire. This ex-con hitman that's present. That's present. He can think for himself now. This ex-con hitman, and I feel like this man did stuff before and got out. You know what I'm saying? He always been in the head. You know, he didn't kill before and beat that and got out. But this his last draw. And it's like they standing on this person. Give me everybody. Give me that whole journal. And you was on it. Inhumane, having or showing a lack of sympathy or feeling. Look, they didn't care. They didn't care about pets, dogs, sheep dogs. None of that. Some of y'all can follow like the Dogon. Like some of y'all could be like history nerds. Ain't nothing wrong with it. His story, her story, your truth. In conclusion, who are you? Not what nobody tell you. Who are you? It says genetically passed or capable of being passed from a parent to an offspring. I'm just doing a recap, y'all. But whoever these people is, they most insecure. This couple was America's most insecure. They when I say insecure, insecure with money. That's what I'm picking up. And it says made fake pages to spy on you. Whatever you do triggered these people, triggered this whole coven. But they didn't know your ranking when they sent these spiritual hits on you. Somebody could have went into jail and got a wake up call on who you are. Some of y'all is literally gods. Somebody could have went to jail and talked to somebody who was knowledgeable about something. It says there was a note left to you, to his hair. So it could have been something like somebody could have killed somebody's father. This could have been somebody that was sacked up long ago in this coven to take your bloodline out or something. They know you supposed to be inherited everything. This could be like mob stuff. All this because this person say 500 plus bodies. So shit, he been here. He been hitting people since people been hitting people. If he got a whole 500 plus body journal, this person could have been taking your whole damn family out. A special force, they assigned especially to you, and they probably assault people from special forces to you, because this was a professional hitman. Could have had some army ties back in the day. To see some things crazy. And they could have like somebody that's like in special forces. This person could have been like ex special forces or something. But this murder to put to death deliberately. This was a hitman. Look, he didn't show himself to numerous times. I feel like he an older person. This man is abusive. Someone name could be Tina. We got, y'all know Auntie Tina energy out here. But somebody name could be Tina. Your name could be Tina. Or somebody involved name could be Tina. But this is like, when I get Tina, y'all know I channel Nutbush City. This person was a nutbush. This was a serial killer that'll kill your ass and sit and eat Fruity Pebbles and don't feel like shit was wrong with it. This was a trained killer. I don't know if he put his time in on the streets or in the special forces, but this was a trained fucking killer. I feel like this man bodies can go back to Ike and Tina days. No, I'm telling you, but Tennessee came out here to look. Tennessee, wasn't Tina Turner from Tennessee? Tina, Tennessee. Somebody name could be Tina. Special forces. But this person, 500 plus journal could go back to ain't nobody coming to see you Otis type days. You get what I'm saying? Temptations, Motown review type energy. You won't be, man, this man probably this probably was Sam Cooke killer. Shit, who knows? This man bodies go back. This was probably a government hitman or like secret force hitman type something. But they fucked around and found out when they came towards you. They know who like this. You like God have to go through God to touch you. It says murder to put to death deliberately. NOI ex-con jailhouse rules. So I feel as though when this person went to jail, he could have met like somebody from the nation and it was certain like jailhouse rules or something, and maybe a brother or somebody told him like, well, you need to make peace with that god or that goddess. You need to make peace with that person, and whatever hit this person, I'm telling you, you're gonna be surprised. Because they had sex trafficking collective, murder, sex, drugs, neuter, removing organs from dogs. Like this person just like they just was a sick ass person. They were sick. You're a leader, not a follower. This is what saved you. You use your own intuition when it came to something. This person really was put out to do you in, but it's like they knew some type of angelic something was protecting you, because every time that they did it, it's like they never this. Keep in mind, this man got 500, man or woman, take what Resident Evil don't, got 500 plus bodies, trained killer, but God shielded you with something every time they came for you. It was like a shield of protection over you. You was in the right place at the right time. You get what I'm saying? You ducked at the right time. It was just certain stuff. This person knew that you was not to be touched. This is who somebody go to. And then I'm picking up collective. Not only is this person knowledgeable and like trained killer with the switch, but they the trained killer with their mind switch on and off. Crazy. This person could have been new spell work. Not all zoes are like I said. I say hey to my zoes. Like not every zoe is crazy, but this person could come from like they probably ain't. If they like it's like you get what I'm saying. If you could be Haitian, but this person got like some trauma in they energy. They was literally like this energy you probably had to send back. This spirit could have been on your family for a long ass time. This crazy, but the throne was always been yours. This is why they wanted you to throw you off this throne, to dethrone you. This could have been this, like I'm telling you, this could have been your bloodline, uncle in your bloodline. If you come from got a Haitian background, this energy could have been like, I don't know why I'm picking up Scar, like Lion King when the uncle wanted to take over and kill the nephew. This collective, whatever you just took down, baby, who let peace be upon you. Okay, it says throne, a chair or seat occupied by sovereign bishop or a exalted person. You're a leader, never a follower. Somebody wanted to neuter you, demasculize you too, masculine. I'm picking that up. Like this, whatever this ritual was, it was to like break you down spiritually, like make you feel lesser than a man or a woman. And then if that didn't work, like you take yourself out from depression, this person was going to be right there to take you out. But in this person studying you, they seen you with something different. They sit back and see everything that and they start to see like this group was very insecure, was really on demonic time. It says flourish, to grow, see thrive, to reach a desired level of accomplishments. Hey, collective, and everything that these people put, like literally, you be deaf, because these was the deaf, like literally, these was your devils. Like people be like, oh, devils with the horn. No, these was your fucking devils looking just like me and you. Plenty, collective, plenty. These people stole from you and it's still more. They little tools and fuels and restitution ain't gonna do shit. But some of y'all states and certain stuff, they know they gotta owe you. They gotta pay you. Because just how heavy that this shit gonna be. They kind was coming up against you. Somebody can 79 can be significant. Somebody fucking release date is 2079. These people took and it's still, you're still fruitful. It's still more. They wanted you still sterile. So your legacy wouldn't reach to the next because it's just something. It's that God DNA. It's that God DNA. Sometimes you don't be fighting people, you be fighting the demons and shit that recognize your energy of who you are. Sometimes have you ever seen people that zone out and they be like, I blanked out. I don't know what happened. Yo, that's what some of y'all success do to people. They blank out. They don't know what happened. They get to moving impulsively. How could I take them out? They don't deserve that life. That life supposed to be mine. Oh, this is a crazy ass person. But one of their own is what took them down. Because it was all about your throne. There's no fucks to give. Remember I told you? You limited on fucks to give. Because when you gave a fuck, they act the ass. And I apologize to the ones who don't like cursing. But sometimes what I was taught, curse, tell the truth, shame the devil, curse his ass out. My mouth can get very nasty when it comes to energy like that. I probably create some curse words. It says he is though have a problem with Haitians. So somebody could have had a problem with like your bloodline. Like this shit is this is some mental shit. These is people that, oh, okay, well, we could take them out because they from this bloodline or they that bloodline. Anything deciphering a certain energy. You get what I'm saying? Like this, they not on our time spiritually. Somebody in a whole different time. Yeah, yeah. And this had a whole lot to do with your bloodline collective. Some of y'all come from royal bloodlines, powerful bloodlines. It says check your Leo placements. Float. Moving on. Float on. Hi, my name is the floaters. Y'all remember what was their name? Some of y'all can share a name with one of the floaters. I told y'all they're my spiritual uncles. Float on. Okay, so yeah, like you floating on when you get this information collective. The UK can be significant. Hex, I see you. Okay, so somebody could be from the UK. Yeah, dialogue, a conversation between two or more. And it's some people that want to talk to you. But they know this conversation is going to be one of those because it's going to expose they kind too. This whole operation, this whole toxic network is going to expose they kind too. But they say, I done seen it all through these Cartier shades. And I tell y'all, like me, I used to wear Cartiers. I used to be big on all of that too. But the energy that certain stuff hold, you get what I'm saying? You have to really, certain people ain't ready for that. It's certain places people know exactly where you from because of certain glasses. And I feel like what in the words of Dick Gregory, once you put them glasses on, ain't no taking them off. You got to be you got to hold a whole different energy to walk and not lose yourself. And I'm telling you, look, pay to those that know, they know. The ones that is in our blood is in our blood. Do a test. You can, a person that ain't never even, I don't know where this conversation going, but a person that ain't never get nothing, give them the glasses. Feel like their whole life changed for a day. Some of y'all gotta know, some of y'all energy is already, that ain't my starter kit. You know what I'm saying? Me put all these glasses, I would be that same person when I walk in that room with or without them. It's something that that energy, somebody name could be Cartier, something. But it's something that them glasses do. I don't know if this what got this person in the pen. Because they was a hit boy, snatch and grab. I don't know. Okay, whatever. But this person record is very like, yeah, anything for $1. Okay. Maybe that was, I'm seeing this journal. Yeah, I killed such and such for his glasses. It's like stuff like this person was literally lonely. This person was literally lonely. Yeah. And it could be something significant. Some of y'all could have lost loved ones due to like robbery and certain stuff like that. It- your family was on this 500 plus body list. And like, I ain't no shade. Y'all know, hey, we got our own little fashion thing. We do, but it's something very significant. It could be somebody cursed. Somebody could cast a pair of cursed glasses, a pair of cursed Cardis. I'm telling you, you respect the dead. You'll never know. Like, it's different when you go to the pawn shop and you purchase something. Okay, yeah, whatever. But you don't know what the hell you seeing. Spirituality is a whole different ball game. I'm telling you, it's a whole different ball game. This man could have put on the wrong person glasses. Oh, okay. You want to play with the dead, huh? Oh, okay. I'm about to show you how you can see some shit. Like, whatever it is, somebody ancestors ain't about that. They about that life. It say hey to the Zoe. So somebody ancestors could have been hating, playing with this person, man, all types of shit. But somebody was very knowledgeable in the arts. Somebody ancestor was very knowledgeable in the arts. Haitian voodoo, Haitian like something. Yeah, I don't know whose story this is, collective, but it went a little deep. But it's somebody that's in jail that's bringing down the house. They telling all the tea, telling all the tea. Yeah, this community, it could be a community you walked away from that didn't nurture you. But I'm feeling though like this person could have worked with this community, cause you the hair of it. You see this feminine? It posted. You see how both of them doing our hair. Something supposed to been given to you. This person could have killed your pops, killed your moms, or was set to kill you. So you know these people illegal businesses won't get exposed. Yeah, this was a community. Okay. Yeah, look, justice. Y'all see how that flew out? Justice. They can't hold up this lie no more. It's starting to get way more than they can handle. They know they're gonna have to go back in books and everything. You wonder why certain stuff wasn't handled properly because it was a whole toxic network. Yeah, look, somebody know that they taking the fall. Yeah, gossip. It's gonna be gossip about this collective. Oh, this gonna be something different. Let me see my book. Yeah, but this six of coins for sure. A community was involved, or people in your community was involved. Collective. They had this whole toxic network involved in whatever this is, and I feel as though it was to steal something from you and take you out to say they ass. Tennessee can be significant. Y'all know about Arizona can be significant. Vegas can be significant. Yeah, we got AZ. We got Tennessee can be significant. Vegas can be significant. Yeah, collective. I just pulled out some clarification cards, but we got the six of coins with the justice. Somebody is really, really. They wish that they could take some things back, but this is like somebody past coming to haunt them. Certain things coming to catch back up with them. Yeah. Whatever that they found, whatever they got, that they found that this person was doing, this pretty much cracked the code on a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, because they didn't ever, this community, whoever these people never wanted to give or share with you. Yeah, fairness. They didn't show you fairness, financial, generous, and fairness, sharing all forms of wealth with a community, sharing in abundant and without hesitation. Yeah, they didn't want to share with you. You could have had to move. Yeah, this justice system, didn't I say special forces or something? It's a whole justice system because it was crooked cops and crooked people that was all involved in this. It said a husband and a wife takes the time to do their child hair together. It says they are braiding her hair and adding curry shells. A lot is giving in the act of styling hair. So somebody could be a hairstylist collective. Somebody could be a hairstylist. It says it is a legacy that continues as a humble labor of love. The giving of the curry shell symbolized parents passing along wealth in its many forms. The parent understand that all they offer ultimately increase their plate as well. It says the child is both being taught and seeing molded the importance of community and aiding others. See, this could have been a whole community and something was left to you. Yep, it says the roots of welcoming others, offering food, and collaborating around resources provided and energy behind the six of coins. This does not mean to give and take ignorantly as a colonizer. So yeah, look, collective, they are these all folks ain't skin folks. And these people work together. It says this doesn't mean to give or to take ignorantly as a colonizer, but to give and to take sustainably. It says we do not have okay, we do not all have equilibrium resources and privileges. It says honor giving when you can increase opportunities for others as they build themselves and be open to receiving when others want to help you build. Collective, they did never want to help you build. In the whole justice system, didn't I tell you it's something that they, whatever this person is, like how things gonna unfold, you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be very surprised. You're gonna be surprised of how much gossip is behind whatever this is. These were some heavy hitters. This was big money. Like this wasn't no petty nothing. This was big money. And it's somebody who, like it says destiny swapping. So it's somebody who could have stole your identity or something. I'm telling you, people have time to get certain stuff right, but this is what greed and stuff can do to you. Greed, and like greed and moving impulsively and jealousy. Because somebody just never wanted to see you move further than them. Certain people want you to do good, but not better than them. And I feel like this is and whoever was the America most insecure. It's a couple that's insecure as hell that's involved. This America's most insecure. They insecurity made them put you in harm's way. And it's like somebody got to pay for something, collective. Because it's like somebody it's an informant that's bringing down the house. That's what I'm saying. It's an informant that's bringing down the house. And these people, these couple wasn't never equally yoked. They empire was built off of some side eye shit. Side eye, side eye, side eye, side eye, side eye. I don't know. That can be in a different language. Side eye. I don't know what that means. If anybody know what that means, side eye can be significant. Because I was trying to say side eye, but side eye can be in a different language or something. I'm picking up Sudan. Somebody can drive a sedan. Someone name could be Dan. Yeah, because this was the whole plan collective. They wanted it like this. This was like a hit. Somebody can drive like a sedan or something. You or somebody could drive a sedan. What else am I channeling? Who goodness collective. Yeah, but this is the disappointing lacking. Somebody disappointed just how far they let whatever this go. Yeah, because it's setback. It says personal setbacks, feeling of abandonment, unwelcome and change, emotional release. I just was pulling just to confirm, y'all. But this deck be all the tea. Yeah. Somebody is in deep regret. A man, it says a man has dropping a cart in the egg. Somebody got egg face. Humpty and Dumpty went up the wall and had a great fall. And they scared by fall because they know they under some type of judgment. It say a man drops a carton of eggs on the ground at a market, although one carton is unsalageable. It says four others are intact, but the man is focus is on the loss. The loss is painful. The five of basket offer permission to grieve. So it's like somebody is just sitting back, just thinking about all the gossip, all everything that was said, everything that was left unsaid, dwelling on negative and not appreciating what they have. And this is what these people is up being judged about too, because a lot of people have way more than you. This was greed. It said, "Don't down me, don't harm me for your come up. Don't down me for your come up. Don't harm me for your greed. Don't down me for your come up, and don't harm me for your greed." And this was one of those situations. They wanted to down you first and come up off of your positive energy and bring you so low so they spell work and stuff can work. Because I'm telling you, a coward, don't never get it twisted. Certain people will try to go and do cop out kills, you know, where they think that their hands won't never get dirty. And in this world that we in now, spell work, because the attack is on the mind. You get what I'm saying? So if a person feels as though, oh, I'm not going to get caught, I could do a death spell because this collective is not aware of who they are. You know, I can play with car spells, and you know, if a collective is not tapped into to put a shield of protection over their vehicles, put a shield of protection over their homes. You know, when you scared, oh, I ain't messing with that. Oh, they got sage. They got that. You don't know. Certain people God trusted with the knowledge. Some of us know who we are. Some of us is not looking towards the church to give us answers. Some of us had to get pulled out of the church to do some of this. Some of us had to get pulled out of the church homes that we were familiar with. Some of us had to go and tap in with God in a whole different way. Oh, can I trust you with these tools that can I trust you with this knowledge? When they say put God in everything that you do. And I feel like this is one of them situations, because you probably wouldn't even look towards a spiritual path if you wasn't to get attacked so much. So you had to be coming to your Christ conscious. You had to come into awareness about a whole lot of things because you was blinded. And some of y'all was literally sleeping with the devil. You was blinded, and the person was right there so close to you, you couldn't see. It could have been some life insurance hits out on couples and stuff. Somebody could have put life insurance policy. I'm seeing fake marriages. I'm seeing life insurance policies. This is somebody Holly. Uh, I'm seeing this is like scamming. People sending people in, acting like they love them and marrying them, courthouse marriages to take out bloodlines. This was some real calculated sick shit. And it's somebody who gossips a lot. They gossip a lot. Let's see what else we got, collective. I was told just to take my time with this reading, y'all. I'm just taking my time. I gotta go get us some new decks, y'all. But this one been rocking with me a lot. But I hope y'all support my oracle deck, okay? Because I've just been cleansing my energy. I don't want to just rush and make something, and because yeah, we tapped in like that. But let's see, somebody put their hand in some juju. They put their hand in some juju through jealousy, and then lost themselves in the making. Somebody lost themselves in the making of you making yourself, in the making of trying to be you. Somebody lost themselves in the process of this, trying to destroy your purpose. Now they gotta sit there and really have time to sit and let their mistakes marinate, because you don't want no beef. You let your ancestor handle it. And they best bet was to go up against, they ain't got no type of, they don't have no chance in winning this battle when it comes up against your ancestors, because your ancestors literally, they crowned you. They literally crowned you. Your throne, your stuff was never up for grabs. You remember when you used to go in the store and say, your mom used to tell you, when I get in this though, you don't touch nothing. This person ain't get that. They shouldn't have touched nothing, especially stuff that wasn't theirs. And I feel as though whatever this is wasn't theirs. It was always yours. It always was yours. It was written way before. But somebody wanted to find out the hard way, collective, because they didn't have boundaries, no boundaries. They wanted to test your gangster, and your ancestors showed up. Yeah, they showing up for you. Some can be going to family court, because we do got a family court card come out here. Son of Knives is a family court card in his deck. So I respect the writers. When they deck some decks, people, I still respect the writers. This can be like a family court. This is a family court card in his deck. So somebody's son, it says Son of Knives, collective. The Son of Knives, gossip. A young man dives head first into a body of water. Spread his hands. The Son of Knives encompass the energy of being wild and free. It says he has made peace with his fears and continues forward. It says ready to take on anything that comes his way. The Son of Knives acts in bravery to the point of being reckless. This card reminds us of the necessities of voicing or speaking your truth. It says assure that all ideas and thoughts are rooted in facts. Critical thinking is key. Be teachable. Honor that change. Oh, yeah, it says honor that change is brought by being open to new thoughts, the new thought process and ways of thinking. So, collective, somebody thought that they were very clever when it came to whatever this gossip was. It's like the main corporate, it could be a corporation, but the main person, the main corporate that was involved in this, they put too many people in it. It's so many different people that's involved in this collective, in this gossip, in this smear campaign. Some people was taking in certain things as joke, but certain people really wanted your head, wanted you dead. Yeah, they thought that they was clever. Somebody who wanted your spot thought that they was clever. Constructive criticism, mental energy, gossip, bad news, stalking, ghosting. It says get active and get your body moving. And I said that yesterday. I said I don't know what it is, but somebody wants some type of authority, because I kept feeling pain like in my back, and like just I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I slept wrong and certain stuff like that. But this pain now, like you can feel the attack. Some of y'all had to cleanse y'all energy field, and like the reason why you don't talk to certain friends and families and certain stuff like that, because your guys was pushing everybody out your way. Like it was like a whole reevaluation on your life, because people was putting, they was trying to bring harm to your life. So that's why your ancestors had to show up and give you justice. Yeah, because this community, this was something. It could be it can be a stepmother, stepfather, step siblings, somebody that was involved in something with that. Somebody has some type of connections to a justice system. Yeah, it was a lot of gossip about whatever this was collective. Let me go to a different day. It was some questions. Let's see. Can we get some? Let me see. Get y'all some signs. But it was betrayal. Yeah, North Node. There will be success from benefit. It says, have faith in. Do not worry about. Now is the time. So it's nothing for you and your North Node. You made it. They made me. I made it. So it's like you and your North Node collective, like you tapping into your Empress. You had to go through every crown when it comes to the Empress. So that's your fire. That's your water. That's your staying grounded. You know, earth, air, fire, water. So you had to keep your mind in every season. You see how seasons change, people change too. You change. And that's a whole lot of people issue too. They still trying to value you off of when yesteryears or when you were younger or something. You went through a whole lot of trials and tribulations. You ain't got time for people coming into your life testing your loyalty because they don't know what you've been through. And I feel like this journey to your North Node to tap into this high priestess energy, it has not been easy. You had to check yourself. You had to check yourself. You had to see, why is my mood changing? That's because you were under spiritual warfare. Someone waged spiritual war, not only on your mental health, but your finances. They did financial work. They did beauty spells. They do death spells. But once you know how to put that shield of protection over yourself, you good. You got Leo energy. Somebody could have a North Node Leo. It says self-confidence to create, taking a chance on, resulting from impressiveness of a Leo, leadership. Didn't I say that? It says the creativeness of do what you want to do. Somebody wanted to have control. Somebody wanted to tame you. This Leo energy coming up again. They could have really did something in Leo season. And happy birthday, Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgos. They could have did something that they thought was going to take you out. Because remember, if they couldn't do using this spell work, the last resort was to get you out of there. But how your ancestors work, this hitman was booked and busy. You get what I'm saying? They didn't get booked on some whole other shit. So you see how stuff worked out. He booked and busy behind bars now, but this was the one that they went, and this is the one that's bringing the whole network down. Okay, roll with me. But yeah, somebody can have a North Node in Leo. See that sun energy. Somebody can have a North Node in Leo. That's why certain things has been illuminated to you. That's why you like, what I do to people? Why not get close? Why people and stuff like that? Because sometimes you're light. Depending on how people coming towards you, they can either get inspired or burned. It says, hey, let me see, somebody collective, somebody want to speak to you. You getting an ancestor that really like keep, they want like, it's an ancestor that want to speak to you. I don't know. Part of this person, 500 bodies could have been one of your people. And this ancestor was fighting for you. However, like one of your people could be on this hitman list. It's like some of y'all could have had like unsolved cases in your family, unsolved deaths and certain stuff. A part of that was because y'all had crooked officials too. And some of y'all come from bloodlines of mob. Certain stuff that certain things was created in no mob days, you know, whoever ancestors, they want you to know, they want you to know that they here, they here, and they like, hey, I can hand out toe tags before somebody touch you. They get toe tags because your ancestors, whoever this ancestors is, the ancestor that could have liked it to wear shades. You know, they could have liked, because I don't know why these glasses just stick it out to me. It say toe tag. Your ancestors want you to let you know, because they said say hey to the Zoes. So somebody ancestors could be like was crazy as shit. They like that won't let you know. This is your fault. It's me. Okay, he says toe. Like before somebody touch you, hey, y'all know I just gotta say I say. Before somebody touch you, your ancestors will give these people toe tags. Arizona can be significant. Q&A. So if some of y'all do, because some of this was about taking, like somebody didn't want you, they wanted your destiny. So it can be something, if somebody, I know some of y'all, we in the social media era, some of y'all could have did like Q&A, sat on couches and sat and talked to people, interviews. Some of y'all could be behind or something, whatever. Your ancestors, you and your North Node, they speak. The only thing, see, they taught you good. You never follow. That's what saved you. You see, it came out in the cards too. You a leader. That's what saved you. Yeah, you a leader, never a follower. See, somebody thought you was gonna follow something that they were doing. Your ancestors ain't teach you like that. They ain't teach you to be no damn follower. This ancestor taught, it's leadership in his blood. It's leadership in his DNA. They ain't easily, you know, somebody can't easily send people in and do certain stuff because this ancestor know the game. And this person say, yeah, Q&A. They say, I'm getting like, this person said, before somebody touch you, they'll get a toe tag. There'll be a Jane Doe. Jane or a John Doe. And this group starting to see something because they big hitman is behind bars. They ain't even get, this is how your ancestors work. They was booked and busy. You probably was body 400 and something, and this person that got his ass locked up. Look, collective look, defend, accept. Let your feelings tell you how. Yo, somebody ancestors is about that fucking life. I'm telling you. Defending you to the end from against whatever spell work this is with this moon out here, whatever secrets that it is, it says, let your feelings tell you how. See, they want you to tap in, cleanse, and so you can feel them. So you can know exactly how to move. It says the nurturing of feeling caused by reaction. See, they don't want you to react when you find out some of this stuff. They want you to make sure you poised and you know, you can kind of think for yourself. Man, this one ancestor said, say hey to Zoe. so whoever this ancestor is, I don't know, they ain't been playing. They ain't been playing because this could be one of their lifetime enemies or somebody that came back around to get you. This ancestor ain't playing. Somebody ancestors could have been in Secret Service or something like this. Yeah, it says, as you did in the past, your home base or your family, do what makes you feel secure. See, didn't I say everything, this was put together so you wouldn't be insecure. America's most insecure. See, they play, see, y'all could come from some confident people. You know, like how y'all come from like people that, hey, you see them, you know how they say when certain people walk in the room, they ain't gotta say nothing. People just get right. They get to straighten up. I feel as though some of y'all come from a bloodline like that. Respect got you first, then clock. And I'm feeling, see, this hitman lost his shit. I feel like this hitman was known to be a hitman, and he you get what I'm saying? He lost his, that's where he got his power from too. Everybody come to him. Oh yeah, that's the number. If you want it done, such and such will get it done. You want it done? Yeah, such and such will get it done. See, this person, got to moving impulsively too, with that dopamine too. Looking like you a follower, you a puppet. I don't care how much money they was paying you, you still a puppet. It be the cockiest, toughest ones. And I feel as though this hitman, they weren't lacking. At this point, they just was doing shit for the thrill. It wasn't for nothing. It just was for the thrill. It says be realistic about be. It says you must wait before you can. Yeah, and this is what messed these people up. They was moving too fast. The more people came aware of who you was, say for instance, you got the more people talked about you, the more these people started to move impulsively. Because keep in mind, they've been harnessing your energy since a little girl. Yeah, the sun energy, the creation of, the gaining of respect from things brought to life and light. And as I said, close the door. That's it. Yeah, the sun. They wanted to put your light out, literally and physically. Okay, it says the creation of gaining of respect. See, you gain respect. Your name is hold weight in the spiritual too. It says realize, act like a leader. See, this with his ancestors coming in and knock you in your head because you don't follow nobody, and they knew it. They was testing you. See, your leadership, your street smarts, spiritual smarts, book smarts, that's what saved your ass. That's what saved you. Because these what they say, certain jobs, if your IQ is in certain stuff, they won't hire you. Some of y'all were meant to be entrepreneurs. Some of y'all were meant to create a new way, a new path, a new era of life, a new walk. But you following how somebody done it, and back then, that ain't gonna get you there. This what got you. This what saved you. You hearing your ancestors. You being not knowing which way to go, but you being guided. You using God as God's personal service. You tapping in with God. Which way should I go? You put your information in a GPS, God's personal service, and it directs you which way to go. Because if you would have went that way, other way, whatever other which way, you would have been thrown off track, and you would have fell right into the ditch that these people been digging for you. But by you being the leader, by you standing strong on who you are, what you are, and knowing where you are, that's what saved you. Because this person, baby, you was on their list. I don't know why I'm getting like no shade, but y'all know how to do like me, and I don't think I'm better than nobody. Look, I done had struggles. I done been through stuff, still going through stuff. The fell, got back up. But this, like, I don't know why this in my head. Y'all know some of us that come from that way, we got it how we live. Some of us, we didn't choose government assistance. Some shit just chose us. Some of us was born into a government assistance. But this is the type of person, you was on their waiting list. You was on their like you literally was waiting for when this person got time. Y'all know how they say the Section 8 wait list. This person was waiting on your name to be called to glory. But the Most High had to step in and say, what? Oh, you trying to get my child a permanent home before they time. Watch your neighbors. Somebody's neighbor can be involved in something. Watch where you just moved to. I don't know why that was significant, but these people have connection to government agencies. This why this takedown is going to be something different, because some of the information that they have from some of y'all, people shouldn't have had. This why when this information come to you, it have to be delivered in a certain way, because the big boys beefing with each other. A lot of this stuff, a lot of agencies. That's why I said y'all get self-sufficient. because a whole lot of stuff that y'all depend on ain't gonna be there when y'all see how who are the big players is that's being part of stuff. You don't get comfortable on nobody taking care of you because in certain people eyes you a roach, exterminate. Don't never get comfortable just because it's free. Just because don't like that's what I'm seeing here. You a leader. You a leader, but you was on somebody waiting list to be sent home. And how your ancestors set up, they said no, not on my watch. Be careful how you treat people. You never know who people is. Some of y'all got angelic protection. Some of y'all got people that's protecting y'all. People that you never thought you would never need because they didn't look how you thought they supposed to look. They didn't talk how you thought they supposed to talk. You don't know how God sent his messengers. You don't know how the shield of protection was sent to protect you. You don't know why people don't like you. Somebody probably didn't like your mama, like your daddy. And jealousy and envy to a person that look for validation in all the wrong places, them can be dangerous people. Because ain't nobody gonna use me as a puppet to do their light work, to be their cleanup man, to kill, steal, and destroy for tools and fuels, and then you sitting up in jail for a life sentence. Now you done came down off your high, the dopamine, you done came down off whatever substance, and stuff starting to register. Damn, I wasn't as tough as I thought. I was a damn puppet. Barely can get a person to put $2 on your books. But these was the person that came to you to do all their dirty work. They want to know what they say. No, you want to know who your real friends is? Get hurt, go to jail, start a business, go get married. You get what I'm saying? A lot of them people that sitting up in jail, if they can look back, who the hell was I standing for? I couldn't even get a noodle. But you in there about to do life for tools and fuels. Real friends ain't gonna let you do dumb shit. That's how I look at it. Now people come down off of their high and they snap back to reality. And it's messed up for that activation to be behind bars. But some people that's what it takes. Because if you couldn't feel nothing after the first person you took away from their family, so the 500 person, you was just out here for the trophy. But this one person bringing down this whole toxic network collective. I don't know whose story it is, but this one person, yeah. This is and it's gonna be that you don't be so trustworthy when it comes to certain people because of their titles. You don't be, cause when you live above your means and certain lifestyles, people could be 5 figures making certain money and certain stuff like that. But when you get to a certain level, the more money you make, the more expensive your lifestyle become. Then the person got to go and do crooked shit to keep up with that lifestyle because they weren't satisfied with what God gave them with that little. I'm just like, I don't know whose story this is, but yeah, this is like whoever this person is that they got in custody. You was on they waiting list for their hit, and look at God. Look how God works. Watch who you call friends. You only want to build with like-minded individuals that don't lose themselves based on who's around. You pay attention to friends that always want to bust your bubble. You pay attention to friends that always want to gossip. Because sometimes people can be sitting up there gossiping to the people that was sent to kill you. Unknowingly. Because in the mind of a psychopath or a maniac, in the mind of a psychopath, you will be surprised. And some of y'all got platforms. You got to be careful with that. You got people that really be thinking, it's something going on with y'all in their minds. Be outside in your bushes and shit, sitting at your kids' schools. You, use their authority. Like, you don't know what everybody ain't rap tight collective. Yeah, somebody feel like a friend left them out in the cold. Somebody can feel like a friend group leaving them out in the cold because this person, whoever out of these three feminine energies collective, they like it is a certain lifestyle that somebody was living. They didn't care what they did to keep up with this lifestyle, and it's like it's starting to come back. See the ball back in your court, collective, because the more you focused on your goals, the ball is back in your court because you never followed. It could be a whole friend group. You didn't follow somebody. You never was a follower, and that's what brought you justice. Also, sometimes you gotta be laughed at. Yeah, because you ain't accept this contract with the devil. And then I say these people was getting materialistic chains, and then I say it was something very significant about you're going somewhere. You see them street signs on there. What it say? Pride, gluttony, lust, envy. You see somebody they hate they. This is not nobody just woke up one day and decided that they was gonna target you. This is somebody that put a lot of time in on trying to take your destiny for chains and material things. Somebody could have stole a chain from somebody. Somebody could have stole some glasses from somebody because a lot of this was done for material. That's what I'm saying with this devil. Whatever that they were doing, collecting, and they were collecting. Somebody could be blackmailing somebody collecting, but I'm seeing right here it was something significant that happened on a street. You see them street signs. See, didn't I say before I pulled this car? I said they didn't want you to know which way to go, but you put God. You use God as your GPS. You ain't follow these damn people. And then it probably you going for what you know probably made you look crazy to folks. But you like, I know I ain't going that way. You didn't follow these people collective, and this is what saved you. You not being a follower. Your ancestors trusted you with this sacred knowledge because they knew you wasn't going to use the sacred knowledge far as occult knowledge and sacred knowledge to stuff. You was a teacher and you was a student, and whoever was put in your path to teach you, they showed themselves to you. They trusted you because they knew that they was going to have to tell you some of these secrets to get tell them to back up off you. But yeah, baby, this what this is. Somebody took that contract with the devil to throw you off track. A Capricorn can be significant, yeah, baby, and your boundaries is up. You like, who want it? Who want it? Your ancestors out there like, what? Your boundaries is up. This daughter of knives. I'm telling you, something supposed to be given to you. And these people did a lot. And they was going to use your energy and then take you out. Yeah, look, ancestors. Masculine, they didn't want you to soul search, to tap in with your ancestors. They didn't want you to know which way to go. Let me read this card because I know something. I don't know why I see this card and I see something like ancestors trying to speak. They wanted to block you from connecting with your bloodline or something. Because this is a whole lot of work done on you spiritually too. So you can be feeling like you in recovery. That's why I was saying, like, pay attention to your body and pay attention when some of y'all that travel and y'all go to some of these different places. I'm picking up like certain hotels, certain artifacts, and certain things collective. It's like you starting to be able to see certain things with your spiritual eye. Certain stuff may freak you out, but the more you fast and you take care of your body, it'll balance. It'll balance because you're gonna be sensitive to like sound. You're gonna be, oh man, you're gonna be sensitive to different things the more you go into awakening. But something was to block you off from this ancestor. Somebody did something. Y'all know, like back in the day, they used to say like, oh, you remember when they used to like, oh, you got Indian in your blood. In certain places say, oh, beat the Indian out of them. Certain things like that. And if you go way back, I know that was something like that they used to like in the UK and Canada. It was something like that. They used to have to like beat certain things out of certain people so they don't remember it. I don't know why that could be significant for somebody, but this person didn't want somebody to have a connection with their ancestors. If you like got a certain bloodline, some of y'all got the original bloodline. Some of y'all come from the original bloodline. Okay, some of y'all got Haitian bloodlines. Somebody wanted to block you from like your spiritual journey because you would have cracked the code, and they knew they knew what to send towards you to like to deactivate this DNA, if that makes sense, because the codes is within you. Like the more you grow, like the more like certain codes and stuff is within you, the God code. And I feel like they were sending people towards you, collective, to decode, to decode, to try to get some code, but deactivate your codes. So that can be coming into you like sleeping with the wrong person, eating the wrong thing. Like these people who was doing stuff on you, they knew. They just, when you woke up, that was the end of it because you could see certain things. Yeah, it says compassion, intimacy. So that was something that they did too. Then I tell y'all something with like they wanted masculine, they wanted you to be sterile because like when you neuter a dog like go to like the breakdown when you take your dog to get neutered. So that and symbolically, whatever work that they were doing on you, they used the dog. You get what I'm saying? If you neuter a dog, you take his balls. He can't have children. You get what I'm saying? So that could have been something that they wanted to do to like the masculine energies within your bloodline also. But yeah, compassion, intimacy. It says a man sits on a chair in a field of flowers. It says one of his ancestors standing behind him with his hand on his seated shoulder. It says the man has been soul searching, looking for his purpose. He has come to realize that what he longs for cannot be found outside of himself. So if they kept you looking outside of yourself for so long, you would never see, you never would pay attention what was going on inside of you. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is like if you looking outside of you for validation when it comes to people, you're a follower. When you look inward, you embrace who you are. That's why when I said something significant about interviews, it could be something very significant about an interview. Some of y'all could be interviewers, but an interview is like that name, the essence of that is changing depending on the industry. Because just say for instance, me, I can use certain stuff and kick it with y'all. But when I first started my business in 2010, I was in home care and the caregiver title was given to home care. Now the caregiver title they gave it to which we work with cancer patients and stuff like that. So we are around marijuana, like dispensaries and stuff like that, because that's how they were able to legalize certain things in certain industries. So the weed came in for like the cancer patient, right? So when the cannabis industry came aboard and they had to get legalized within the state funding and certain stuff, they took caregivers titles. So now it's like my work, my on my end, for those who don't know or people that's new to certain stuff, we had to change certain things up because When they looking for, when they go to caregivers, you're gonna run into a whole lot of dispensaries. That pushes down the caregiver title within the home care field. Y'all kind of, if it makes sense to y'all, that's the same thing that I'm looking at with interview. So it's going to be like a whole lot of people that's interview, that use their gifts to be like interviewers. You got to be careful with that. That's why a whole lot of people is going to get dethroned on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? They were using their gifts because when you gifted, baby, you a jack of all trades. It ain't no boxing you win. You get what I'm saying? Because I started off with seniors, elders. I done had people call me for certain stuff. I say, you need a caregiver for that. You need, like, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? The money you paying for it. Well, that's what you do with your body. But it didn't do nothing but give me one more thing. I'm like, oh, okay, so that opened the door. I can work with disabled. I can work with senior people. I can work with, that's why I push self-love with certain people that I came in contact with. I don't work with mothers having children. That's caregiver. Okay. I don't work with people that done had cosmetic surgery. Y'all, BBL type stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I never seen, like, that's why I say when God opened the door for you, you don't worry about nobody trying to destiny swap. Because long as you doing what you supposed to be doing, can't nobody never block you out. That's why I say people sat back and tried to run my business better than me. And that's not how it go, because God ain't never tell you to do nothing. Because you trying to block me and trying to take what God told me to do, will leave your ass out. Because I'm not a liability. I done opened doors for people where I done help people create something for the simplest things. I know that I was touched with the entrepreneur spirit. And it's like people tried to come and destiny swap all of this greatness from me and try to keep me down like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, baby. Once that curtain was open, it wasn't no closing the curtain for me. Ain't no closing no curtain for me. And that's you too, collective. And like I said, I know people that watch my videos just on business type stuff to go and see how they can open up another something. And they'll never give credit. But that's one thing. If I speak on the baby, it's already done. When I was talking far as baby BBLs, I seen confidential, but I seen what certain people went through. That's why I push. Love yourself. I'm not against no woman doing nothing today. You know what they feel as though they what God told, whatever. I'm not against that. Ain't no hate, ain't no jealousy. But coming from a business end, me seeing once you go, what they say, once you go business, it ain't no going back, because you see shit for what it truly is. You see the dirty game. You see how people play. You see how people that's sitting up here that's stuck to one and you coming in, opening up new doors, making stuff fun. When you really doing what you supposed to do, you ain't got to worry about no destiny swipers. Because people will literally, the quickest they build themselves up, the quickest they will fall. Because when God speak to you, and the person try to throw you off your path, they got to always deal with that, collective. I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you. So back to these titles, because I wasn't, some of y'all may be entrepreneurs. Like I said, if you need any business coaching, hey. And I will give y'all, I'm going to start doing that too, career readings. Like if you really need somebody to really sit down, like if you already established or you're trying to get established, this ain't no fortune telling. This is really somebody who really done walk through life, experience, done seen some things. A lot of these companies that y'all with, they'll be a part of courts. It's way deeper. But this is what I'm saying here, collective. Somebody could be an entrepreneur. But this is what I'm saying, collective. And y'all go back and just pay attention to the energy. Y'all been getting a whole lot of influencers getting knocked off. People, I'm up here off the love. You get what I'm saying? I made dollars outside of YouTube. You know, I didn't even know people was getting that type of money to go and put hit out on people because they, and you got to look at that too. I don't know if it's some people that got platforms, but always be original. What's for you is always going to be for you. You ain't got to go and spend your hard-earned money to knock a bitch out the box, Rick, or none of that. You get what I'm saying? When you stay in your own lane, I wish I would. But this is the world that y'all is waking up in. But this is what I'm saying. Interview. It's something very significant about an interview. Maybe some of y'all that's in, like, stepping out here that's not giving a fuck. Maybe it's a certain interview that somebody didn't want you to have because they know you have a spiritual eye. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if y'all into like production, is certain interview that could have put you on somebody's something. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody don't want you to for you to sit in that to get certain doors open for you because you could see through people and they bullshit. So, like me, when I first started, I was like, interview, I was like, when I was just trying to fill out where I fit in like the new world and like certain stuff. It was certain time like, oh, I want to interview people. I want to interview this person. For a minute, I was into talent management, certain stuff, in which I still do everything. And it's all underneath my umbrella. God tells you which way to go. Don't worry about nobody trying to take your gifts because people could try to do shit and then they fall flat on their face. Because what's for you is for you. And I feel as though whatever this destiny swapping was, because people wanted to go, they couldn't find which way, where your destiny was. This is why they done got themselves entangled in bullshit too. Oh, okay, collective over here. Like I'm gonna use myself as an example. Like, oh, collective over here working with elder people. But oh, I see collective got this type of talent. So I'ma steal that. While collective focus on that, I'ma try to steal that. These people, look, baby, you are the secret ingredient. It will never taste the same. It will never taste the same. And you don't never let nobody box you in. You be fruitful. You be fruitful. I'm telling you. Because when this come down, this gonna be a lesson to show people you don't never disrespect God. Or you don't never try to invade on somebody else's purpose. A lot of people is gonna learn from their mistake. Because the biggest mistake was trying to knock you off your purpose. That was the biggest mistake because God knew you wasn't selfish. You was going to use your natural resources, your tools, your resources to bring healing, to bring peace, to bring happiness, not to bring pain. And that's where these people messed up when they thought that you weren't going to get justice on them trying to destiny swap. Destiny swapping is real. A person can sit up there and see. Just let me give you an example. So y'all know we got it. We get it how we live. Just say, for instance, you've been working. You could have worked with the same people. You've been working all your life, right? God wake you up to your calling. Oh, collective. You supposed to be. You supposed to be selling fucks to give. Not like that. You get what I'm saying? Not like that. You get what I'm saying? You could just be a creative person. You could probably sit up here and draw and make stuff. You get what I'm saying? Little stuff. This little something simple, that this little hobby that you do. Oh, I can make. You get what I'm saying? Little something simple that you do, right? This one little thing make you a millionaire, and you got people that still punching somebody else's clock because they haven't found what they calling in life because they was busy judging you. That will make somebody bitter, collecting, or somebody feel as though, oh, they done stuff been coming easy for them. They business been booming, and you the new girl on the block. You the new boy on the block. That's why they say you don't sit there and tell certain people your ideas, especially when they got a couple more dollars to go and execute them. But them be the same people that shit don't last longer because that voice, the entrepreneur voice wasn't speaking to you. It was speaking to that person. And you overheard, you eavesdropped in on their ideas. And that's what I'm telling you. Let them think that they done tried something. You gonna see how they fall. And I don't believe, oh, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. To a certain extent. Because that gives people a leeway to try to come on the big ones. And that's one thing, baby. Hey, I always, when it comes to throwing them, I done seen some small ones fall. I done seen some big ones fall. Don't let nobody hide behind that. Because at some point, that's cop out. Oh, don't let nobody boost you up like that. Oh yeah, you could take them. You could take them and go out there and get your ass beat. Because that's how they do. Oh, yeah, the bigger they is, the harder they fall. Go with them old outdated ass signs because everybody ain't gonna let you get that close to their ass. The bigger they are, the bigger you are, the taller you are, you can see looking down at some folks too. And don't get it twisted just because you small. That don't mean you ain't got no hell of a punch. Cause some of y'all been trained by master teachers. And you failing to realize your power. But other people do. But somebody seen because they done met they maker. Cause you was on they waiting list. Some can be significant about property. You would be surprised. People want to give you stuff to put cameras in your house. Sometimes free ain't peace. Free ain't there. Sometimes free can be a setup. Oh, collective, yeah. We this program. You didn't know that whole damn agency was a fucking scam. You didn't know that agencies support rapists and pedophiles. You didn't know what that person do in the dark, and you think, oh, cause somebody come and give you something for free. You didn't know, oh, you going to get that signing up for that. That was for them the surveillance in your home because you was next to be on this hit list because they want your bloodline. Hopefully y'all can hear me now, collective. Y'all can hear me now. How long y'all couldn't hear me? I hope y'all can hear me now. My mic went dead. How long can y'all hear me now? Is that hard? Can y'all hear me now? Just put some hearts in the chat or something. Thumbs up or something. Let me see. Don't say y'all just sitting there watching me. Can't nobody say, oh, I can hear you. Thank you. All right. So yeah, collective. I don't know when I stopped, but my mic went dead. So that's why y'all couldn't hear me. But I don't even know where I left off at. But yeah, collective. You was getting tested. Some of y'all was getting tested. Like, was y'all gonna leave people, places, and things behind? You did. You follow God. And sometimes that path could be lonely. You gotta leave friends, family, situationships, jobs, careers. But you did it. You can hear yourself. You can think for yourself. Cause I feel like some of y'all collective, y'all didn't see how dark this was. Y'all didn't see just how dark this was. Yeah, it says spiritual beginning or awakening, new relationship, compassion, search within the soul for one's true purpose or desire. That's what I'm saying. A whole lot of people made their biggest mistake. I don't know if y'all heard that, but a whole lot of their biggest mistake was trying to derail you off your purpose. That angered God and your ancestors. Because some of y'all supposed to be in different situations, and these people, they did too much. Yeah, floating, moving on. Check your Leo placements, collective. But whoever tried to hex you, it was somebody who tried to hex you from a different country. Yeah, but no fucks to give. Your ancestors not playing. It's plenty for where that came from. These people got to sit back and watch you flourish because they wanted to take a throne that was not even assigned to them. You a leader. You never was a follower. They wanted to demasculize you, masculine or feminine, remove sex organs. They didn't want you to have offsprings. They didn't want you to even have children because they wanted to end your bloodline. They wanted you to be empty, emotional loss, represent emotion, miscarriage. So feminine, if y'all have miscarriages, I'm telling you, these people is doing a lot. And it's like whoever this person that's booked and busy. Who it is, we turning booked and busy. Whoever this person that got booked because they was moving too fast. This hitman, oh, he busy, baby. He telling all the tea. He busy. He got all he buzzing. Your ears probably was itching. He buzzing. Bzz. He telling everything down to the queen bee, down to the damn worker bees, everybody, the whole damn beehive. Bzz. Like I don't know why I keep saying bees. When some of y'all bees can be attracted to y'all, that's your sweetness, your intelligence too. Like whoever these people was with this spell work, baby. Wow. Emptiness. It says the Ace of Baskets carry the energy of emotional fulfillment. It indicates an overflow of abundance and peace. See, you getting your peace back, you getting your happy back, you getting the things that they stole back. It says it indicates the overflow of abundance and peace. It says this card calls for you to live in a way that will build generational peace, compassion, and grace. See, the whole thing, they didn't want you to carry the torch because they knew you were chosen for your bloodline to release the heaviness and the weight off of the next generation. So they wanted to derail your destiny. They wanted to throw you off your path. See, a lot of them never wanted you to recognize your crown because they wanted you to stay in these certain jobs to be a worker bee. If y'all going something about the bees, y'all remember the bees, the little movies? I don't know how your children is, the little bee movie, but y'all know, like, if y'all study the bee, you got the queen bee, you got the worker bee. See, some of y'all were supposed to be queens, transforming into gods. And these people sit up here, them jobs kept you from getting in your Christ conscious. They never worker bee. You were labeled as a worker bee. So they got queens and kings and gods and all out here as worker bees. You holding up their throne. And you not realizing, oh damn, I'm supposed to be this my crown. What you working so hard for? Because you had imposters that was sitting on your throne. Hey. Somebody else says it's funny. Hey. Who say hey? First time they came in like, hey, Zoe. The first time somebody else says was Haitian. Somebody Haitian, somebody could be Haitian, or somebody stay in my Florida. I'm picking up Florida. Little Haiti. Whew. Somebody like Tazo's tea. Y'all know if y'all remember them Tazo's tea. I used to be a big Tazo tea drinker. Tazo tea. Because we got Taz. Somebody used to like Tasmanian Devil. Y'all remember the little Tasmanian Devil when you were younger? Somebody answered, want me to let you know. Like they see you or something. Okay, yeah, somebody, like it's something, yeah. It's something very significant. Because it's like every time I try to leave off with y'all, someone name could be Tay. They say, hey, Tay. You or somebody involved. TAE. Someone like the Tasmanian Devil. What it's got? Yeah, but it's some question and answers. It's like you got the answers to a whole lot of people's questions. Like certain stuff, you got the answers. Like, but you like in this no fucks given type energy, like people don't even know how to address you because it's like somebody just love to see you hurt. It was their task every day to wake up and see how they was gonna destroy you. So tase, somebody could be a police officer or something. Somebody could have got tased. Yeah, task force or something, tased. I feel like this was in the takedown of whoever that they took, whoever that they got in jail. They had to tase this person. This person was a Tasmanian fucking devil. Like they do, but they wanted this person to stay like they needed this person. So they tased him. They could have shot his ass, but they tased him because this person was the big key to bring down this toxic network. Yeah, it was a whole task force. Let me see what else we got. But when y'all, like whatever this journal was or whatever that they found, the hex, I see you, whatever that they found in this person, like portfolio or their bodies or something, that's where it's like, what? For real? You're like, well, damn, I thought that was rich people problem. Yeah, because you supposed to be rich. Somebody been living off your essence for a very long time. Long time. Like, yeah. Money long time. It's like there was long time living off of whatever your bloodline. And then they did something, could have went into the graveyard or something, like to try to block and I don't know why I'd be saying like, y'all don't be going playing on people's graves. They could have went to a graveyard of one of your ancestors and fucked around and found out. When I tell you these people, when they work, oh baby, they do shit you wouldn't even think of. They do shit you wouldn't, you be like, who does that? They do. They do. Look, collective. Sage, you cleansed it. Like somebody could have worked in the service. I'm telling you, it was a crooked somebody that in the authority that was a part of this collective. That's why they moving real light on how they bring whatever to you, but they know they got to. They know they got to. Because your spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gifts. These are the same people like, oh shit, they probably think you a voodoo priest. A voodoo priestess. You a voodoo priestess? They scared. Y'all go back to the Haitian Revolution. Y'all look like them people took the people the fuck out. And I feel as though they sent something towards you that they shouldn't have. Like you got the Tasmanian devils right there trying to protect you. Remember, the devil used to be an angel. You powerful. Because you ain't no follower. Purification. You got somebody that's in the special forces. Like you got some big boys. They want to know how the hell did you take something out without even the gun? You's a prayer warrior. Like somebody, like some of y'all get such certain, I'm telling you, you can speak some shit. You can speak some shit. You was out there fighting by yourself, baby. Because the ones you used to call friends, baby, they been let pride take over them. You was out there fighting this battle by your damn self. If somebody came to take you out on some military type shit, and you sit up here with Sage, you still sitting up here all they out here like what? Because this is the spell work that they done on you. If you didn't go crazy, they wanted you to feel like you object in authority with this justice. So anyway, somebody shoot you down, but you see every damn thing did a reverse. They main hitman got took down, but that's what they wanted you to be out and get into an altercation where the police or somebody take you down. Because some of y'all, I don't know, somebody's name could be Rodney or somebody's name could be King, but it's certain, some of y'all bloodlines, they be wanting to remix trauma. Like they be wanting, some of y'all don't even know really y'all family tree, baby. Some of them be wanting to replay trauma. So say for instance, we can use Rodney King as an example. Say for instance, you a king. You could be king family, whatever, activist, whatever which way. Say for instance, you had certain people in your bloodline, they'll try to replay that incident, but in a sneaky ass way. You kind of get what I'm saying? So they could say, oh, you object, you have a issue with authority. You get what I'm saying? Because they know that person that they don't want to show themselves in your bloodline is about time for that energy to show itself. You think y'all really don't think these people don't know what era we in? Ain't nothing new under the sun. They done sat back and studied when dreads come back. Stuff like that. Some of y'all is the indigenous, original for certain stuff. So they sit back and see the trend to know what timeline. So they know what to attack you with. Okay, so we know when everybody go back into wearing dreads, we know what timeline we on. Oh, okay, so we know what vault to go into to bring this bloodline down. Oh, okay, we know when say for instance, kulaks or look at y'all. Goodness, I'm showing my age for real. Yeah. But say for instance, like braids. Let's say that. Let's take the example. Y'all remember how these braids, the same damn braids, they just changed the name again? Like these was called, like, remember sometime they was called zillions. The smaller ones was zillions. Now they goddess locks, knotless braids, and crazy braids. Remember we used to have crazy braids when we used to somebody is a hairstylist, because that did come up. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna flow with the conversation. You see? Say for braids, go back in certain cultures, they used to braid to show, the braid was a GPS, will show you which way to go. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, half our patty cake, baker, man. Some of that was ancestors. They not paying attention to the little girls out there patty caking. But you really saying something to get your people through. You know what I'm saying? They ain't paying attention to them. Some of the stuff that your ancestors was leaving you was in everyday things. That when you had joy, when you was being a child, just you playing with Barbies. Kenya, y'all remember Kenya dolls? Y'all remember them Kenya dolls, depending on how old you was, the little Kenya, Pan-African, whatever, Kenya. I don't know if Kenya was considered Pan-African or some type of tribal something. That could be significant. Somebody's name could be Kenya. Okay. And it's just something with the hair, because I remember this. I remember I was, y'all, when I say I was a Barbie lover, Cabbage Patch Kid lover, Kenya doll, like that was me. Okay. So it could be something like that. Like, say, for instance, your bloodline, your ancestors had, say, for instance, Rodney King was a part of y'all bloodline, right? You ain't never know Rodney King was a part of y'all bloodline back in the day, right? So your gifts is waking up to some powerful shit. They'll come in and play a name maze. Oh, okay, we need somebody named King, and we need somebody named Rodney, because we got to go and replay this incident to have the world in the uproar, because we losing control. That's what I'm just saying. Like, if you don't be shit in this world, be your damn self. That's what I'm saying. That's because that's what they do. Regurgitating stuff. Like, okay, like, say, for instance, my nickname is Tweety. Tweety is a messenger. Tweety was a bird. You get what I'm saying? So, okay, we need to wage war on God's messengers. So, the birds is confused. They don't know when to fly south or nothing. So that's spell work. You not a bird, but your energy, one of your animal totems or something, is of a messenger. So me knowing my nickname was Tweety, my real name is Janetta, and it don't matter. I'm public. Like I said, before I hopped on YouTube, I was established already. So me hiding my name and shit like that, nah. But by my name being Janetta, when you hear Janetta, you hear genetics. You get what I'm saying? Energy and certain stuff, you hear genetics. Netta. My nick, some people call me Netta. Certain people, they be like, oh, can I call you Netta? Some stuff like that. You hear Netta, you hear Nectar, like your name, Nettle, like certain stuff, Net. You like certain stuff, you break it down. What, like, it have to break down the nature of something. When you break down a person's name, just like when we do the Scrabble pieces, you could put your name. Look how many words you're gonna come up with just a few letters. And some of y'all, they using your energy because some of y'all hold the same name as people. These is people that want to wash their hands clean and want new beginnings. Not off of me. Some of y'all be surprised why you on people's radar. They very slick. People is be very crafty. You never know. That's why you really don't never feel like you're not accepted because you chose to go your own way and you didn't follow the crowd. You could have been following that damn crowd to your demise. You got to learn how to dismiss the noise so you can check for accuracy. I don't like look, you got everything that you need, baby. Ancestor said that. Everything that you need. See, because you use divination for the good. These people is using divination for the bad. And now they want this new wave, this new generation to carry the weight. No, y'all was using that shit to control, to manipulate, to overpower. Even the goddesses, somebody can be covered by Oshun. Even they mad. They use the sex goddesses. They use the shit. They use the negative energy from it. Certain stuff ain't doing nothing but tell you how to stay in season. Eat with the season. You bleed with the season. All types of stuff. So how you think they put how your ancestors, certain people feel, and some of your ancestors they communicate with people from different countries. See, they wanted to come and claim turf spiritually. Go back to your origin, like the original person who knew how to take their ass down. Certain stuff was given to you. So you using cards and you using divination, you not using it for harm. See, a whole lot of people, but you're gonna use it to protect yourself. A whole lot of people know that their bloodline is about to be gone because before you do work on a person, you don't know if person coming to you, oh, I need a death spell done on such and such. Who were you to call judgment if that person was on the right or the wrong? That's why a whole lot of them that been sitting on this platform doing shit because it look pretty, they gonna be under judgment. Because if you took up, you know that you are a spiritualist in your family, you are what we can use different words, whatever words they use, and you know that you don't call judgment, and you don't know if this person coming to this person to get a death spell, and this person could have just molested this person kid or something. And you gonna go and open up your spiritual tools to do a spell on the wrong person. So you thinking your manifestations about to go to sugar to shit. You gotta go back to your list of people who you don't use your spiritual gifts for too. Cause you don't know what nobody done. You know what I'm saying? It's like so whoever went and wanted somebody to do spell work on a person, you done spell work on a person, you don't know what that person did. So that's how when it comes to the spiritual thing, it's common sense. I know my gifts, but I'm not sure the hell gonna sit up here and do a death spell for somebody and knowing well that shit can ricochet back and take out my whole bloodline. It ain't that much couple dollars in the world. And that's what a whole lot of them is getting karma from doing divination. Somebody can literally do knit voodoo dolls. You see? Nitty, somebody who can knit. See, that's what I'm telling you. A whole lot of them is losing power because some of their ancestors that used to do work for them, they going through stages of dementia. They're forgetting. So whoever that was doing this high powerful masculine or this warlock, whatever this masculine energy was, whoever taught him, see, he could have been abused within divination within his bloodline too. You know, somebody could have put something on him where he was just so in the dark. And he thought he was going to get his money by investing in death and destruction. Now the light has came in and bringing an awakening to certain things. And whoever that was sitting up there doing knitting voodoo dolls and shit for people, I'm telling you, collector, these people is losing strength. When you tapped into your energy, ain't not a voodoo doll in the damn world. And that makes sense to me. Like with dolls, something very significant about dolls. You got to be careful with that shit. For the simple fact of it is, like me, I had incidents. I probably, lost friendships or whatever it is, but it is what it is. I always been tapped in spiritually. Don't put me nowhere near nobody fucking voodoo doll. Because my ancestors been tapped me in a long time ago. I don't play with that. When I walk, y'all go back into what Annabelle, what you say, the Tour of the Devils or whatever. That man name was Warner something. A little bit later, Malcolm Jamal Warner died. The man who was touring the damn Annabelle doll, his name had Warner in it. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm Jamal Warner, he had a lot to do with Magic School Bus. Malcolm Jamal Warner was very tapped in. He knew some shit spiritually. And you see that, whatever that man is, y'all do your own research. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You get what I'm saying? I don't mind constructive criticism. But the man who had that Annabelle doll, someone name could be Anna. Someone name could be Baal. Baal, worshiping Baal. Do y'all know who Baal is? Before you touch spiritual shit, know exactly. But you remember Annabelle, the Annabelle doll, the man puppet. That makes sense. The man who was on it that did something, whatever, the caretaker to that Annabelle doll, his name was Warner, wasn't it? Warner or something. Few months later, Malcolm Jamal Warner drowns in the water. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Malcolm. Someone name could be Malcolm. He probably don't have no ties to Malcolm X, but just off of his name, Malcolm. Jamal. Someone name could be Jamal. Warner. It's been warnings. Warner Brothers can be significant. Because a whole lot of this spirit work and stuff was already put into place when y'all were children. Like some of this stuff is breaking off of y'all. And back, look, yes. Some of y'all got to go with y'all blackouts. Some of y'all say, hey, I come from the best of them. Certain day, they're like, girl, it's hot as hell. You got on all black. Yeah. Some of y'all got to go. When your God tell you black is black, put on that black. Because that's protecting you. They be like, what the hell, you Catwoman out here today? Yep, it's 90 degrees. Well, we black out. We hot as shit through this motherfucker, but we all black today. And that's ain't nothing but your ancestors protecting you spiritually, protecting your chakras. Somebody was doing, they went to work on your solar plexus, baby. Hello, my name is Sweetie. Nice to meet you. But they went to work on your solar plexus. Solar plexus is yellow. You know, so like whatever you do something different to get that into balance. You know, citrine is good. Yeah, this the sun. This all the sun. This what they were doing. If y'all need help, y'all know, like I said, I ain't the one. I use my gifts to heal spiritually, to release. I don't use my gifts to harm people, but I do protect myself because I wish I would. When I was in the dark and scared, and you know, now I don't play. I ain't playing with nobody. Not a nigga, not an ignorant person, whatever category. And that could come in any different shape, form. I ain't playing with nobody. Or they ignorant shit. And not the naggers. I said the niggas. And maybe that's where the origin of some stuff coming back. Y'all know it was a little place in Africa called niggas. So maybe whoever was doing this spiritual work too, a lot of stuff is going back to its original origin. But you got this sun energy out here, collective. This was always about blocking your light. Like since you was a child. Some of y'all got to be careful with letting people do your hair. Because somebody could have been, you know, you see, like they play like that. They have people doing your hair, getting pieces of your hair. That's why you always spiritually protect yourself. And some of y'all Patreon, y'all make sure y'all follow me at Patreon because I do have a whole list of protection prayers for y'all. I've been working on my spiritual cleanse, but I always go make sure before I make anything, I go to a detox. I go and do what I have to do for myself spiritually because my hands, anything I touch turn into gold, baby. Trust me. I know that for sure. I know for sure. They don't want me touching stuff to the point like they will come with a natural disaster for you to keep your hands to yourself. We are just going to put it like that. But whatever this is, like they weak. This whole coven week. The couple is beefing with each other. It's like a main couple that was doing something. They're beefing with each other. People starting to see them for who they are. Yeah, that they were stingy. It was always enough. It was always enough, collective. It always was enough. And look, this real bodies, 500 plus. So it's like a list. It's a list of something that people know that they're not going to be able to keep concealed because just how deep this go. And I feel as though it's going to have it to a point where people is going to have to learn how to be self-sufficient in this world. You know, not being so dependent on these organizations and other people. It's calling back to you to learn how to grow your own food, learn how to show your children how to protect themselves, not in a way to go out there showing gun, you know, like that. No, in certain places they teach their kids. They go in these rural areas, and a lot of people got enough land to go in certain areas and teach their boys how to protect the house, teach their women how to protect. I'm not saying no, guns is the answer. No, but when it comes to protecting your house, that can save your life. I ain't say go all like that. No, when it comes to protecting your house, that woman should know some type of survival. Your wife should know survival skills. Your child should know survival skills. The husband should know survival skills. Even the fucking dog should know what to do. Because some of y'all, you ain't nobody gonna come at you this hard if you ain't worth shit. Ain't nobody gonna come this hard to try to get you hits on you spiritually and physically if you ain't worth shit. That's somebody stealing something. Ain't nobody never gonna go that hard, collective. I'm just here to tell you, you was the sacrifice to something. And you not being a follower, that's what saved your ass. That's what saved you. Because whoever this person, they had to tase this person. YouTube can be significant. YT. YouTube can be significant. Somebody could have sat and watched you. If you got a platform. Somebody could have sat and watched you. YouTube. YT. Yeah, somebody could have been hazing you. Some of y'all was they kept on putting you through rituals since you was a little child. They kept putting you through rituals, collective. You already was initiated into whatever was since a little girl because of your bloodline, or a little boy because of your bloodline. And see, these people never wanted you to know who you was so they could continue to do these rituals. Baby, they've been feeding off of your energies for a very long time. These secret societies and stuff, very long time, baby. For a very long time. And they don't do nothing but go and initiate another fool in your family, or initiate another fool in your family or in your community to go against you. See, that's what they do. They just go, every 10 years, every few years, they'll get a friend or somebody that they know that ain't really, that they check their spirit far as jealousy and certain things. Because jealousy and envy is a disease, baby. Anything that make you dis-ease when people come around, you pay attention to that. And you feel that. This is what they do. Now it be time. They come around, got to come up with something. So they come around every few years, and they come with another way to assassinate your character, to betray you. One time would have been enough. They keep going. Overkill. You see? Fog. Put you in mental fogs, mental confusions. Block the sun from you. Want your heart to be cold. They want you to break, see how they can break you, and when you don't break, that's when they last resort is to take you out. So somebody else can walk around in your essence. Yeah, and your boundaries up, baby, because they couldn't put you in this spiral again. They couldn't come and do it again, you see? Y'all see that spiral right there? No, her boundaries up. You broke the cycle. Somebody could have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tried to do something up to 5 times, 5 years or something. Y'all, my nails grew so much. Look at me. That's my son kicking in. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So somebody could have put you like in a cycle every 5 years or something. They come back around and put you in a cycle, and you cut the cycle. You cut the circle. You could have cut some people out of your circle. But you see, somebody, they was trying to take you out. If they couldn't do it spiritually, if they couldn't do it to the point for you to do it yourself, you get what I'm saying? Because they play nerve with your mind. That's why peace of mind. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. You chose your side piece. The side of peace. Somebody wanted you to choose sides or something. You chose your side piece, the side of peace. This could be something significant with a relationship or something, collective. But yeah, that's what it was. But that's what I got for y'all. Let me see. I'm going to leave y'all off with an oracle because I feel like I've been up here for a long, long time. Hopefully I didn't cut off. I'm going to go back and see how long I was. I hate that for some reason, this microphone. Let me charge it. I think I'm going to use this. Oh, goodness. Let me see which one I'm going to leave y'all. I think I'm going to use this one. Y'all, it'd be funny. I don't know how, what did it say? You're welcome, collective. It'd be funny because when I first, like me, I'm not just out here, like I still just live my day-to-day life and stuff. And like when I travel certain places, I do take like some of my spiritual stuff with me. And it's like the reactions you get, they don't be wanting to touch your bags and stuff. I'll be like, oh, they think I'm doing voodoo. It'd be funny, but I just let people think what the hell they want to think. Cause sometimes, like y'all, I get like my stuff be clear, and like when you travel, sometimes like, you just don't be wanting to hassle. Like I'm not trying to like show everything, but I be seeing like how like TSA. How they act. They be like, oh shit, what's she coming to do? Stuff like that. So collective, I mean, just embrace your journey. Y'all get with like-minded people. Like, don't be scared of certain stuff. They be girl. They put everything on me. I'm a voodoo, a hood voodoo. I'm taking the hood out and doing voodoo. I got my clients be scared, but some are like working with the elders. It don't like certain elder people. They don't be scared. I can honestly say like I still get like certain elder people. They be fascinated to talk. And I don't push my spirituality on. I still if my client want me to go to church, we going to church. I just come in with a different energy. It's like I can see through your shape-shifting preachers. Like I can see through some churches. I'm like, yes, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like if y'all still is blessed to have like an elder community, like elder ones, not them manipulated, conniving. But if y'all still blessed to have elder people around y'all, just do the simplest thing, like just simple stuff. Because a whole lot of these people is not losing their mind. A lot of them is losing their mind, but they still got treasures there too. So don't just throw everything out, some of the gems that they drop, because some of that can be pieces to the puzzle that you need. And when you get certain elders get to, I don't know who this for, but certain elders get to a certain age, and people don't really mama losing her mind, daddy losing their mind, and they block that wisdom out. Don't never block that wisdom out, because that can be the key to unlock a door for you that you gonna need, and you gonna wish you had to listen to that person. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but respect those elders who respect you. I think I'm gonna do it from my divine feathers. Oh, y'all don't know, yeah. But I just had some funny incidents, y'all. TSA was funny. A few years back when I was kind of man, he's like, oh, I ain't touching that. I had like y'all know, cause like I think I had caught a trade show where they sell crystals and certain stuff, and like I don't order a lot of my stuff off a line because I be really have to activate, like feel it myself and certain stuff. So I think I probably had all types of shit in my bag. When I said that, man was like, he just threw the bag through, like, yeah. It's like, I was like, look at these people, but people be so scared of things that I feel as though people be scared of things that they don't understand, because ain't nothing new under the sun. And some of y'all hands is meant to activate some of this stuff. Like people can go play and steal your ideas and do certain things, and certain things won't work for them. Because at a certain level of your ascension, your ancestors gonna always, the more you stay present, the more they're gonna unlock your gifts. So they might give you that cleanse or give you that that project to work on, So enjoy the isolation, enjoy the time being to yourself, because that's where you find your purpose. You're gonna learn from your mistakes and you stand firm in your purpose. But don't go and get your gifts taken because you want popularity or to look cute. Because now it's time for some of us to stand up. And like, I'm not against church. You know what I'm saying? Some answers the church don't have. They was too afraid to touch. And sometimes you were fearless. And your ancestors like, oh, I know this one. They gonna continue to fight this battle. I know they ain't scared. But you can't overuse the gift that your people gave you. And especially when you're going to do work on people and you don't know who is you to be the judge of certain things when it comes life or death, especially in spirituality. You don't know if you took somebody's money to do work on somebody and you don't know if they did something to that person. So it's just like an audit when it comes to people and their spiritual gifts. Some people is in debt spiritually with their ancestors. They didn't get through. And then a lot of people set up here and they did financial spell work on y'all. For fertility and stuff, that has a whole lot to do with birthing. So if somebody don't want you to have children, don't want you to birth new ideas, that could have fell on your reproductive system too. So that means you tried to block life. So a woman's womb, creativity. So some of y'all was called to celibacy because people were doing fertility work on y'all. And y'all collective, I'm picking up somebody like it was something with you not having children. Because somebody did something for somebody to be sterile. And because that dog neutered, somebody could have said like somebody couldn't have children or something. All right. Peacock energy. Okay, it says wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. So get y'all some peacock feathers. I got a peacock feather and I think I got a peacock feather, a white feather. So yeah, get you a peacock feather. Look, y'all Florida out here. Y'all and y'all peacocks. It says a grouse. I've never seen this bird. It says embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. So some of y'all need to dance. What is that? I don't know what to say. Who is that? Shakira. Shakira. I don't know why I'm thinking of Florida. I'll tell you, like Florida, Miami. I went through a real spiritual awakening in Miami. Like I told y'all, like I traveled back and forth to Miami for like a lot of years. And like a lot of my spiritual awakening was in Miami. They say the craziest people come from Florida. But I don't see certain people is crazy. But I just feel like spiritual awareness and some of y'all could have went through like unexplained things in certain places where y'all went. Because in my opinion, different states is like different portals, if you ask me. So say for instance, y'all going to like the port, like ports. When y'all go to certain cities, y'all go to like they boats, they marinas and they ports and stuff. And I'm just like, where you get that word from? A port? So like a portal. So some of these places can be like different portals. Y'all ever thought about that? So yeah, the port of Miami. So that could be significant with this peacock energy. Okay. It's like a lot of eyes. And I feel like a whole lot of those eyes is your ancestors. It's spread and they like this. Look, your ancestors making it. They doing the little. They been a little ghetto in the spirit. They like, yeah, birds of a feather flock together, huh? So they got peacocks, and I feel like the birds of a feather flock together. That's of righteousness. The righteous speakers, not no pigeons. That's hoes over bros and. None of that. I don't feel it's that. I feel it's like the messengers, birds of the feathers rock together. So some of y'all birds can be y'all totems. They can be y'all messengers. That's how I knew birds always follow me just off the strength of my nickname and like the certain messages, like certain things. So some of y'all was initiated when y'all were children into certain things. But you didn't know how to use your gifts. You couldn't stay present. You couldn't stay present enough. So some people, you were going too much back into the past. Some of y'all was too worried about your future. Stay present and embrace your gifts. So yeah, collective peacock feathers can be very significant to you. Crows, yeah, because people were doing death magic on you. But you are a messenger, birds of a feather. So your crows rock with you. The crows like, hey, they sent me, they sent my homeboy death, but I'm the good crow. Like stuff like that. So crows, it says universal law and truth are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. See, they scared of you not collective because you done beat death. You done bit the you somebody bit off way more than they could chew. They sent their best person towards you. And you still walking around here like what you walking with your head down for? You still walking around here like you ain't good enough? You better wake up and know who the hell you is and not in an egotistic way. You got real heavy hitters. Okay? You look. Whole crow. You could have been seeing black feathers. Hey, didn't I say? You say, why my style switching up? Because the ancestor said it. You say, oh, okay, y'all doing death spells. Your little birdie came and told you we're all black today. We protecting you today. We twinning today. Don't shoot your messengers. Don't shoot your messengers. Y'all remember back in somebody's name could be Mario. Somebody something significant about brothers. But y'all remember Mario Brothers and it's like shoot the duck. Remember the gun back in the day? You used to shoot the bird, shoot the duck. Do y'all know how long people been programming y'all not to listen to your ancestors and not to really be tapped in like that? Looney Tune, Warner Brothers, Looney Tune. They want you to be loony so you don't be in tuned. But some of y'all starting to figure out I ain't loony. Shit, I'm just tuned. I'm just tapped in. I'm in tuned. They always wanted you to be out of tune. Some of y'all can be like artists. They wanted you to be off tune. See, when you go into like production and certain stuff, what is it? 808 frequencies. That's devils. That's lower vibration. See, some of the frequencies in music, it was healing. You could be saying bullshit, but if the frequency is set to healing, like you're gonna heal. That's why they say when you manifest and you be very careful with certain things, because whatever at the I am is what you are. So when people are like, oh, I'm broke, you broke. Anything at the I am is what you are. So if you sit up here and you reprogram your mind, I am worthy, I am wisdom, I am peace, I am love, I am happiness, I am what I say I am. That's why you don't go and you don't let nobody put who you are. You don't leave the value of who you are in the hands of man, because man can't even recognize his own image. So what makes you think that man can recognize you? You got to recognize who you are. If you made in the image of your mother and your father, why when your mother and your father leave, you don't recognize that energy? These the same people know when your loved ones, some of y'all spiritual workers, some of y'all loved ones wanted to, you had to release them. You had to release them. Some of y'all were meant to release them. Some of them that got murdered, got killed. That energy is stagnant within your bloodline, and you were called to release them. So you had to go through the humiliation rituals, people calling you crazy, but you can handle it. You had to go into, why am I here? Like sometimes I'll be like, why am I here? Like, how I end up here? How I end up with this job? How I end up with that? How did I, like, and it started to make sense because you were put in the right places at the right time. Because God, you work for the Most High, Mother and Father. When some of your family mission didn't get fulfilled, a lot of that was handed down to you. And just imagine that's why they say, don't wait till tomorrow, start today. A lot of these people that was going on a glory in your bloodline, they thought that they had another day too. And whoever this hitman is, they thought they had another day too. Oh, it says your intuition is correct. It says, follow your inner wisdom without fault. Look, this was the always for you to question yourself. And your ancestors put you through whatever this is, baby, and you made it out. Like you brought in a torch farm. You did whatever you did. You was bodying people. You went to war spiritually. Why you had real foot soldiers that was here on this physical realm. But you was battling stuff spiritually when you go to sleep. Some of y'all ever notice when you sleep, you be like, I'm asleep, but I don't feel sleep. You know you was sleep, but you don't feel like I do that. I could be sleep, but I don't feel sleep. It'd be like I be seeing every damn thing that's going on when I'm asleep. It'd be like certain dreams that I have. Like I'd be like, don't come playing in my dreams with people. Because I know how people try to cloak themselves in your dreams. I'm telling you, collective, you did this one. You did this one, Loon. Loon, did I say? They wanted you, Looney. What's up to my Toon Squad? Okay. It says, pay attention to your dream time. Look. They was doing shit in your dreams, collective. When I say they went to their baddest, they went to the big boys. They went to the big hitman that they used to, man, I'm telling you, this bloodline who they went to take you out. Man, they ain't never know that they'll meet somebody of a bloodline more superior than them. You killed this person. You took this person down in your sleep. So all the money that they was making while they was asleep, it's about to make its way back to you. Loan. It says, pay attention to your dream time. Message of guidance are drifting in. Didn't I say something about loony? That's what I'm telling you, baby. That's what I'm telling you. Birds are messengers. Birds are messengers. They wanted you to seem loony. And I go back, y'all, when I just channel. I be having to go back and watch these videos. But Loon, like I told you, Looney Tune, Warner Brothers. Some of y'all, somebody could have been a child actor or something. But these people been, like, you been this star. That's why they know they under judgment, collective. Loony. They wanted to drive you loony. Loon. This is what they was banking off of, saying that you were crazy. But you just tuned in. You Looney Tune, for real. You just tuned in. That's crazy. Duh. Look, didn't I say, your ancestors say they can get 10 toes. Okay? It says, duh. It says, feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. I don't know if somebody sacrificed some birds and some dogs. But some things is God's creatures, God's messengers. So, say for instance, me, this I knew, hey, baby, that's how I say, hey, fuck around and find out with me. Cause I tap in, I listen. Like me, my name Tweety, right? So I know a whole lot of spiritual. I wasn't why the cage birds sing. I didn't know why I always liked it, certain stuff. I like the older stuff, you know, like history, Maya Angelou, poems, stuff like that. I always was like drawn toward like bird stuff and messengers, not like bird brain, hood, rat, pigeon, nothing like that. Like when I really accepted my gifts, I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be a messenger. I'm supposed to be saying something. I'm supposed to be speaking. And all this time people I was so sensitive. Growing up, I never was a punk, but I was always sensitive. Like if I cry, it was either you better know really where them tears was coming from. It's either it was anger, pain, or happiness. So that's the same as with you too, collective. When you cry, they better know where them tears come from. If it's them tears of anger, tears of happiness, or tears of sadness. Because your ancestors be taking notes every time you cry. Because you was a messenger for them. And these people wanted to zap your energy. And y'all remember Space Jam? Space Jam, I don't remember that, but the little zap, whatever, they zap the energy. They zap. Y'all go back and maybe y'all need to watch Space Jam. That could be significant. But these people wanted to jam you up. They wanted to jam you up, make you seem loony. Because you was in tune. You was grounded. You seen them for who they truly are. You always been a messenger. Because when I say all praises to the Most High and His great messengers. See, your throne was already assigned. And these people know that everybody that was involved, they had money. They was playing with your life like money, high roller, gambling on your life. That's why it woke your ancestors up. Nah, they took a gamble on the wrong one. They took a gamble and they was doing anything to make you loony, black and white, but you balanced. They wanted you to be a sitting duck. They did anything to try to make you loony. So whatever you were speaking wouldn't be credible. But look how the shit hit the fan. And it's telling you to dance, collective, because that's a whole lot of them. They were working on certain chakras. So if somebody was doing like fertility, wanted you to be sterile, so they were doing stuff so you wouldn't be fruitful, so you wouldn't have children, so you wouldn't like create. These people work in dark arts. So you getting your light back. So sometimes you just take a little more time for yourself. When you getting ready in the AM, I say AM, I'm trying to get away from morning, but I say AM, aim. Take a straight shot. AM, put an eye, straight aim. Knock these fuckers out. Every day you wake up, you shoot your shot at greatness. Because all these people were shooting a shot to break you. So you rise every day. You wake up and you ask God to show you your way, the path that you want to walk. Ask God to show you which way you should go, and let your ask that your ancestors guide you. That it is okay that your ancestors of love, peace, happiness, prosperity, truth guide you. Because this was dirty. And you was the one that was put in this bloodline to decode some of this stuff, so history won't repeat itself. Somebody can like the little mockingbirds. Y'all remember the little parakeets? Somebody can have a bird that the little mockingbird, the one that repeats certain things. It's something very significant. Birds is heavy in y'all energy. And y'all don't let some of them old sayings, don't let that marinate so much. You take it for face value. Birds of a feather flock together. That could be a good or a bad thing. That could be a good or a bad thing, collective. But that's what I got for you guys. I hope that helps somebody. Ooh, y'all had me up here for 3 hours. 3 hours, collective. 3 hours. But we're gonna go in again. I'ma cleanse my energy. Give me some water. Give me some water. Chew my ice, y'all. I know it ain't good. I know it ain't good. I'm getting better. Because to be in this ice, goodness. But that's what I got for y'all. Remember, take what resonate, leave what don't. Don't try to make nothing fit into your space that don't. These were not personal readings, but if you guys would like a personal reading, you can check the description box below when I update it. All right. Remember, collective, the things that you can change, walk towards change. The things that you can't, ask for serenity. And I hope everybody leave here better than you came. If you was in the clouds and you were scared to come down, I hope I could catch you next time. All right. Peace.